Aries, Patricia, hi. Okay, so right now we have Leo taking the lead. We have Cancer on the map. Oh no, actually Leo and Cancer are tied. I'm sorry. And then we have Aries, Taurus, and Sagittarius and Aquarius kind of tied here. So, oh, we have another Leo. Oh, we got Gemini, Aries, Gemini. Okay, so actually I was already speaking into existence that Leo is taking the lead tonight. Okay. We'll be together every step I take. I don't know where I'm Horses are usually sleeping or eating. Horses do really like to eat, but they do like to work out too. Like I've known a lot of horses who've worked out, so I guess it like that works with their eating habits. That's you. That's funny. It's so funny because I just pulled the Hierophant, which is a Taurus card. All right. So if you guys are just coming on, we are doing a masculine and feminine energy check of every single zodiac sign. We are going to start. It looks like Leo won today. Cancer, you guys were so close. You guys were so close. So we're going to start with Leo because they won. We are going to be doing the masculine and feminine of every single sign. Okay, so we're going to do your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and pull a little bit of other things in between. So if we have any Leos in the chat, can you guys say here? Can we say here for my Leos? There's possibly a party going on downstairs. But I got a party on in here, so put on something to like not listen to them. The walls are so thin. It's a Thursday, sir. It's a Thursday. I'm so jealous. No, I'm not. I'm cool. What am I talking about? But like, yeah, no, like you're in high school. All right. You have to stay on here the whole time, Marmar. You have a Leo. Oh, Sheila and Christina are both. Ooh, Leo Stellium. Are you famous? I feel like anyone with a lot of Leo in their chart is like destined to be seen on a main platform, like on a main stage. Okay, if you got a lot of Leo in your chart, you are just blessed with being known. Okay, especially if you have a lot of it. But okay, so Leo, I'm gonna mark you at let's just say 4 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the masculine and feminine of every zodiac sign. Okay, 4 minutes. Now, guys, I did say this and I'm going to repeat myself. If I see comments, Sag Gang, almost, I bet it's coming. Um, yeah, it's almost 9. You are right. Oh, you have a lot of fire. Fire, fire. I'm going to say this. If I see comments asking me for timestamps, especially right after I get off a live, that's so rude. Like I'm seeing, like I'm getting off a live, and in 10 seconds, people are asking me for timestamps. Absolutely not. Like I will be deleting them. I don't need it. I will try to be as good as I can about timestamps, but I don't need y'all doing all that. I appreciate you guys so much, but like that is just people trying to poke a bear, and I really don't care because deleting means nothing to me. Okay. Okay. So that being said, Leo, we are going to get started on you. You won the poll. Okay. So we're going to start with the feminine and then we will do the masculine energy. All right. So we're going to be doing think, feel, desires, actions. Now, Some of you may resonate more with the feminine, and some of you may resonate more with the masculine, or you could see it as your whole, like, feminine, masculine energy, your inner and your outer, your yin and your yang. However you want, it's self-interpretation. Okay? Okay. All right, feminine energy. Trying to work out, okay, feminine, you're trying to work out the details of something or really trying to focus on your work, but something from the past is still bothering you. Maybe you felt very manipulated in the past, okay? And you don't, Leos, you may not. This is the feminine energy, then we'll check in on the masculine energy. But I do feel here that you, when it comes to working with somebody, you don't have the energy to do it. Okay, to work with somebody or to work with others. This could be career, like coworkers, even like, or this could just be in regards to relationship. But I feel like with the Death card in reverse, something hasn't been released. It feels stuck for you. I'm not able to get over it, or I'm trying to get over something. I'm working on getting over something, right? I'm working on it, but I haven't been able to. And with the Magician card in reverse, you could feel like someone's very manipulative. Okay, tell me more about this. So that's what's been on your mind. You know, you're trying, I feel like even though in the thoughts, there's thoughts of somebody and how you keep trying to work past something, but it's like, I can't break through to the other side. This is something quiet that you deal with. It's not something you really expose or talk about to like friends or anybody. You keep this to yourself. Okay. Not gonna lie, you could have a little bit of a infatuation, and meaning like maybe the like, especially if you haven't been intimate in a while, okay, you could be replaying memories of someone that you were intimate with, and you're just like, oh no, I don't want this in my mind, or I really, I really want to heal, and I want to get over something here that I've just been, it feels like an addiction to you in the ways that it's an obsessive thought that replays. And here with Mercury retrograde, in this time, be very kind to yourself as you guys are healing or trying to get over something. Healing is but you're frustrated. It's like, when will I ever get over this person or this situation? It's so irritating. And I'm trying, like, it's not that it's irritating, it's that, or the person's irritating. It's that I want to heal faster. I thought I'd be over it by now. Something like that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Angel, to hear that. I hope you're okay, doing okay. I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences to you. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here in the feminine energy. Let's see how you're feeling. Yeah, see, I like how I said you're holding it all in. You're not really exposing your feelings. You're keeping that to yourself. I don't want to expose how I feel right now. Kind of going cold, not intentionally. It's just how I roll or how I do it. So it's like how you feel is like a lock. It's locked, okay? And so you're a little dismissive about it. Like, people are like, how are you feeling? You'll be like, I'm hanging in there. It's not like a full on, like, I'm emotional. It's also not, it also isn't a lie, right? I'm hanging in there. I'm trucking along today, right? So there's things that you're saying that imply maybe you're not the best, but again, I don't want you. I don't care. I don't need to be soothed. I don't need to be soothed by others. I think you just know that time isn't linear here, and that the healing process isn't either. Nina? Oh my God. Ah, my words. My words. Okay, anyway. Knight of Pentacles, you are. Hi, Spectacle Spec. How are you? So here with the Knight of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups, it's going to take you time to walk away from this or Cancer. Yeah, that's how I like to say it. But here with the Knight of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups, it just takes you a while to get over something. You know, when you love hard. And I feel like Leos love big and like it does take them a little bit longer to fall in love. I don't, even if it's instant, you may not trust it within yourself to trust that. So yeah, quickly, your emotions are kind of cave, like put in a cave, and you're quickly kind of changing um, your feelings, even though you know it's going to take you a while on the out. Like, I wonder what the masculine's going to get. Like a lock and key, lock it away. I'm cool. I'm collected. It's all good. But you may have times where you start to feel this sudden oomph of emotion, like bam, like with the Knight of Wands, it kind of comes in really fast. So you think you've locked something away, right? Something that hurt or was painful. Even this could have been something long ago, could be more recent, doesn't matter. But it's like you think you're good one day, and the next day you're just a woof of emotion because it's an ebb and flow because the healing for you wasn't all at once. It was like, I'm cool, I'm good, moving on, moving on, moving on. And then later it comes up and it hits you. And then later, you know, so it's like you're dealing with it in moments or parts. Does that make sense? Ooh, why is this Leo why is this Leo resonating with me? It's because I'm a Leo rising in Venus. Yeah, I always say watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Always, always, always. I really think um well, one, especially if you're watching a love reading, it makes sense to watch Venus. But I always say I feel like rising is very important. It's as equal to as the sun. Okay, for me. All right, so that's what you're That's what you're feeling here. And let's see your actions. Let's see your actions. Yeah, transitioning, going through an ending, and maybe there's a part of you needing to forgive yourself and forgive others, or just needing to heal and be open to, you know, because here with the Six of Swords to the Ten of Swords, it's like I need to move away from what is ended, what is gone, and I'm ready for a new beginning, or there will be change in my life. So you are aware that something, whether you want to or not, it needs to change, or I need to change, or things are changing whether I like it or not. And so also my mind is going to change. And so that's why you kind of, you know, Leo, you're thinking very practically here, right? Like you stand here as the Queen of Swords. She's very honest. She's just very truthful. She sees it for what it is. She's not getting too emotional here. And so in your actions, you're taking on this response as well. So your feelings, it's interesting because it's actually that your feelings are outweighing even the thoughts, because the thoughts are what really leaves you into this obsessive place. So you're kind of tuning out that and trying to ground yourself, even though I'm not seeing a lot of pentacles. But here it comes. Nine of Pentacles. Here you stand. You stand very beautiful, like elegant. It's kind of like giving a grace about you. Like you stand very graceful in your pain. And that's something that all Leos kind of can handle very well, is like they stand very graceful in their pain. And so I think that the feminine energies are staying very graceful in their pain. And it's something that a lot of other people admire about you. And I do think you're going to have like a new emotional reset, okay? Because you still may have moments in private. I do think this is in private where you get hit with boom of emotion, okay? But this is something where you're either having an intuitive call about I'm going to be okay on my own, I'm going to be fine, or you know, I've been single. Like for some of you, if you've been single for a moment, you are being more open to love and being more reassured in the fact that I stand and being okay being alone. And so if new love is here, then I allow it in with grace. But if it's not, then I'm just going to heal in the process. And some of you guys are standing in between these moments where it's like, okay, I've been single. Like I'm picking up on some single Leos here. You're like, yay. But I mean, I'm handling being single. Like I'm fine being alone. But like, yeah, everybody wants love. And I'm open to the idea that yes, I do want love. I do want love. And I'm fine being alone, but I also would love to feel love again. Okay. So, all right. So let's get into the divine masculine here. Thoughts. Wow. 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 This divine masculine is so different. This masculine energy is just so different from the Leo energy that I'm seeing. Feminine energy. Sorry, not female, but just feminine energy versus masculine looks different. Okay. So to the Leo masculines, they're coming up as a king of cups. So this is someone here who is very level-headed. Okay, this is someone here who's calm, but also is someone here who is open to show their love to somebody here with the Two of Cups. So you are expressing your love to someone or there is a connection. I'm getting a romantic connection. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. So, hi, Kelly. Good morning. Where are you from? Hello, hello. Okay, because here I'm just seeing someone totally Leo open to a romantic partner and it's expressing their vulnerability to somebody. So I'm talking to a masculine energy here, which means you're out. Like I see divine masculine energy as like your outer. Um, so, yes, there's a patience, but I guess what I'm saying is there's an open expression of love being put out there for you, okay? And you are being very vulnerable in a very controlled way, but you are being very authentic in your emotion, okay? So that is what the thought is that I want to express myself very openly, no hold back. It's not emotional like uncontrollable, but it is a true, honest, I want to say conversation because this is your thoughts. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. I want to be honest about how I feel and how I like. Maybe some Leos here maybe expressing that they love somebody and how much love they have for someone very openly and very beautifully. It's coming very romantic, but it is just I don't know. It's giving authentic. It's coming off very authentically. Like you are wearing your heart on your sleeve. Leo to Cancer. Okay. Leo won tonight. Okay, so let's see your feelings here. Your feelings for the masculine energy of Leo. I think you're tired of hiding, Leo. For the masculine energy of Leo, I think you're tired of masking or hiding. There's been some troubles at home or been some instability within a loss, right? When we're talking about a Ten of Pentacles in reverse, we can be talking about a loss or problems with insecurities at home, okay? And maybe you feel like you've been hiding for too long, okay? When we deal with the Hermit card here in reverse, because here we have that, yeah, been hiding for too long. It could be due to financial upsets or family upsets within the family. So you've almost like been hermiting. I don't want to deal with my family. I don't want to deal with these people. I just want to hide. I just want to hide myself. So that's something that was happening. I get this is past, but you're trying to balance that out and take matters into your own hands and go after what you really want out of life because, you know, what other people think or feel about me. It's like, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I'm tired of caring. And you're still balancing that out. Like, I don't care anymore. And some of you think I'm selfish for that, but then it's like I don't fucking care. Right? Like I don't care anymore. All right, Leo. So I feel like you just don't care anymore, and there's just a part of you that wants to take, if you want something, you got to get it, Leo. And so that's what you're doing. You want to take matters into your own hands, and you want to be expressing your time and energy in a way that feels true to you. And so yeah, you want to be excited about life, and you want to be cheerful. And other people may be like, how dare you act that way? It's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, just stay upset over your because of your assumptions or because of your beliefs on me? It's like I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. It's like I'm supposed to be miserable for you. No, 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 no. So like you're putting your foot down or something, Leo, and that's what you're feeling. Like I'm tired. You're feeling tired of like not being happy for other people because like I need to be unhappy because you're sad and your sadness is mine. No, that's not how it works. So I feel frustration. Yeah, it could be family or friends. I feel like this is definitely external forces. When actually, see, and that's where you're like wanting to connect. You are connecting with one person who you just feel very vulnerable with, someone who understands you, someone you love, possibly here, and expressing your love to them and your feelings towards them. You may be expressing to them of how you feel so sick of like other people's expectations on you and trying to make everyone else happy. Like you may be expressing something like that and you're meeting someone who's just there to kind of hold you and listen to you, and that feels really nice. So I think you're connecting with someone who just understands you or you understand them. Okay, so here let's see what your actions are for my masculine Leo energy, for the masculine Leo energy. Mm. Okay, time. Got it. So you're working on getting over through the fears, through the illusions. And some of it has been caused by family, some of it's been caused by friends or other people or external forces. And, at some point, yes, you could say, oh, these people had an impact on me, but you are always responsible for you. And so I think you have that awareness, right? I'm responsible for me and how I feel and what I want to do. And so you're working through illusions that other people are creating or howling at you, right? Could be getting called at night or getting woken up at night with just like like feeling like, hate to say, for some of you just like anxiety or stress, because I don't think these people see you keep a very calm demeanor, especially when we're looking at that divine feminine, very calm demeanor. But in the end, like, they don't see you waking up at the middle of the night like stressed, and you probably don't tell anyone that. You know what I'm saying, Leo? Yeah, we're still on Leo, but I think every sign will get their chance because when I'm dealing with both signs, they're getting like double the read. Okay. So, and that means you may resonate with both or just one or the other. Okay. But here it's like it's also giving you life because you're able, right? What is beyond that? The sun. What are you, Leo? You are the sun. Beyond that fear is life. And so I'm pulling past that fear to create a life that is true for me, that has meaning. And it's going to take me some time, especially financially. It may take you some time to get the life you want or for you to be with the person and to have the life you want together. But here with the sun, oh, there's the sun card. Okay, here with the sun card, this is giving you life, knowing what you want to go after and moving the fear away. And that's something you're going to have to do because that fear is going to be there. That fear is going to be knocking on the door. But I see you focusing on the life you want to create. And that brings you closer to who you are. Okay. Aside from that, you are releasing people and addictions that you were once obsessed with or situations that you were tied to. They are being released from you at this time. And you are coming into a time of greatness, of like this identity of who you are. And people are going to be seeing you bolder, shining out more, saying how you feel more, expressing yourself bigger. Okay, so that is what I see for my Leos, masculine and feminine. I do think Leo, some people are going to fall away naturally because they're not going to be able to take this newfound you of like, I'm going to do what I want. I'm not, I see you going silent on some people here just because, you want to love who you love. You want to, you want to feel good again. And some people just don't do that for you. And you have to be authentic to who you are and you have to do things for you. Doesn't mean you don't love those people, because you do. But like, you waking up with anxiety every night is not fair, right? It's not fair. So take matters into your own hands and choose more pleasurable circumstances for you. Okay, that's what this masculine energy is doing. They're choosing more pleasurable experiences where they can sit in who they are and not do things out of being forced or being polite. Okay. And I'm not saying you're being an ass. I'm not saying that. It's just, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't care. No, I'm going to be me here. I want to do what I want to do. Okay, so could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with Virgos, Pisces here. We have Libra. Cancer. Scorpio. Virgo. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Hi, Savannah. Oh, thank you, Deborah, for the follow. Oh, thank you, Angel. I'm so glad it resonated for you. Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you for all the roses. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not doing personal reads right now, by the way. I'm just doing the zodiac signs because they're going to be very detailed. And so, yeah. So I can't do personals at the same time. We do see Scorpio here, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra. I mean, I think you got every single sign in here. All right. All right, Virgos. Do we have any Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Virgo time. Virgo. And guys, the timestamps are here, okay? I said this earlier, but I'm not going to be always putting timestamps up immediately. So the timestamps will be here. If you would like to also take them and put them on the comment section, great. I will try my best to do it. But I am not going, if I see timestamps, I will be deleting those comments. I don't want to hear it. Taurus is going to be a little away because we're going from Leo down to Cancer, okay? So we're doing Leo to Cancer. Hi, Harriet. Nice to see you. I know. I'm so sorry, June. Hang in there. Hang in there. I'm sorry. That's why when I say come in, make sure you guys let me know your zodiac signs. Like, y'all need to tell me when. All right. You very much resonate with the Leo energy of the masculine sign. Thank you for sharing that. I love that. Okay, so I see some Virgos in the chat here. Pisces is about 6 away. 6 away. All right, so we're going to be doing Virgo now. We're going to first start with the feminine energy. Okay, so thinking. Feeling. Actions. Okay, Aries. Hey, Aries is about 8 away. Aries is about 8 away. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. Love it. Okay, so we are going to be doing Virgo here. So the feminine, we're going to start, and then we're going to do the masculine. Like I said, feminine and masculine energy can be up to self interpretation. You may feel like you're both. You may feel you're one more than the other. So the way that the feminine energy of Virgo is feeling, we have the Emperor and the Strength card. So, in terms of how you are thinking is I'm patiently trying to build some structure or discipline in my life and take authority over my own life. So you're trying to stay very grounded. When it comes to your intuition, you might be tapped out. You might not be feeling the most in tune with the ethereal side of yourself, Virgo. I don't actually think you're very much on the thinking bus. And when a Virgo is in Mercury retrograde, it is very hard for them to step into that intuitive nature that they may have because you may not be seeing the truth of a situation. You may be feeling very blurred, or even you may be coming up with a lot of brain fog at this time for the feminine energy of Virgo. Brain fog could be happening, or just feeling like you just don't know. And so that's why, Virgo, you are like, no, even if I don't know, I'm going to build a routine, a habit to build my strengths back, right? So let's say, for instance, some of my Virgos are more psychically in tune. Okay, well, then I'm going to be meditating more. Like if I'm feeling out of tune with spirit, then I will find a place within myself to find that peace, right? So you are still building a structure. Maybe it's going to the gym every day. If you're feeling like out of whack mentally and you are starting to realize that, then I feel like here, Virgo, you are going to the gym, you're working out. It's like, I will not let planets or life destroy me. So like I am going to be on top of myself. You feel very like I know better than to fall prey to like just bullshit. It's like I don't want to fall prey to my previous ways. So this is something about your previous ways, Virgo, and being like, no. I'm in control of myself. I will not step into previous habits. I will stay routine. I will stay structured. I will not bow. That song, I Will Not Bow, I think it's by Breaking Benjamin. It's like, I will not surrender. I am staying fully in tune. I will not surrender. Virgo's like very strong at this time in terms of they're, you're trying to hold out, like hold on for one more day. What's that song by is it by it was in Bridesmaids, right? Philip and what's that song? Hold on for one more day. That could be something. You could be having friends coming in here who help encourage you, or family members who are encouraging you at this time as well. If you're not going through it, like I feel like some Virgos here are going through it, at least the feminine energies are, and trying to rise past insecurities or trying to rise past bullshit and like get ahead of themselves here because they've done it. I'm hearing I've done it before. I've done it before. So there's something here, Virgo, coming in for you where you are trying to find strength within yourself to ride a wave of confusion or an unknown time and not get into that overthinking process. That's what it is. You're not trying to overthink. So you're trying to like do things, make a plan, keep your days busy, do this, do this, do this, do that, and not let anything else like get in your way. Okay, I see. When it comes to your feelings, you're feeling more secure about how you feel. And I like this, and trusting yourself. I think for some of my Virgos, you may be disappointed in somebody. Okay, you may be disappointed in the lack of willingness to work together. Okay, but you're trusting that I'm valid for feeling like, okay, I see here that I'm not feeling like people want to work together or want to work with me. And you probably are feeling very unsure of that fact of if they do or not. And so you're not trying to make any conclusions, but honor your feelings that I feel sad. I feel unhappy, right? I feel, yeah, I do see here that you have a sense of sadness that you wish things would be more collaborative or things would be more like we were working together, especially if it's romantic. I am pulling romantically here, even though I am pulling this as romantically. There's also something new coming in. So I feel like while there's something leaving, there's something else entering. Okay. So two things are happening at once. And so you're sad that something's ended or it's not collaborative in the ways that you wish it would be, but you're also okay in this new opportunity that's coming. So there's like a healing that you're doing here. And there's a lot you don't understand. And so you're trying not to go into, well, why didn't it work out? Or why this? Like, I feel like, Virgo, please don't do that. But you are starting to like get in your head a little bit in why this opportunity is coming now. Why now is this opportunity coming? So you may be feeling like, ooh, this is new. Hey, Jackson, we just did Leo at 4 minutes. So you can go to YT and look at it there if you'd like. But yeah, so it's showing here that there is a sense of sadness, but you're trusting that everything is going to work itself out. And so you do have some people wanting to work with you. Friendship is really looking strong here for you, or collaborations with like coworkers or with friends. That looks strong. That looks good. And you're finding security in that, and that people are willing to help you at this time, Virgo. I think you're getting a lot of support. But I think when it comes to maybe a romantic connection, you're sad about it because it's not living up to the expectation of Virgo. Like, stop. And I think you need to trust yourself that you don't know why, but I don't trust something, or, oh, I don't see it coming together. It's like why am I feeling this way? Instead of beating yourself up, it's that security and trusting yourself that I'm recognizing it's not collaborative. Okay. In the actions, though, it's something completely different for the feminine Virgos. There's somebody coming in very fast very fast coming in, wanting to express themselves to you very openly. Okay, so there's someone coming in wanting to express themselves here very openly. It is giving a very, very fast energy. Whenever you're seeing so many knights, not even that Page of Wands, it feels like something's coming in very fast in your actions, or you're moving on faster than you thought. Like maybe you thought you were quite disappointed in something, but something else comes in and sweeps you off your feet very fast. Okay, so something's changing very fast. Maybe even a connection is changing. You thought it wasn't going anywhere, and you were kind of like honoring how you feel, and then swiftly, like, something completely changes. Also, Virgo, this sadness could be overstimulant, like overly stimulated. Okay. Thank you, Sifisol, for the rose. Thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So yes, Virgo, I do see here with the 3. Yeah, that sadness could just be you just feeling low energetically. Okay, sometimes we just need to cry, like, right? So don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, something quickly is coming in. I want to see what this quickness is. That Chariot, that Knight of Wands, like something really good is coming towards you. Do you see it? I don't know. You may be getting a vacation, or someone's coming and you're just having a really good time out with somebody. Okay, so you're going to be celebrating. It is about to be Thanksgiving. So maybe you're going to really enjoy Thanksgiving. Thank you for the hand heart, Lexi. Thank you, Virgo. I love it. Thank you, Lori. Thank you for the follow. Swift. See, that's what I'm saying. Someone's coming in very fast. Everybody needs a little holiday. I heard them say. It's hard to say I'm sorry. Someone could be coming in very fast with an apology, saying I'm sorry. Or someone wants to work with you. That's what I'm saying. Someone may be apologizing and swiftly wanting to work with you, work together. Okay, that is what I'm seeing here. Someone maybe just needed a break, or needed a timeout, or went on vacation, and you were like, what the hell? Someone's swiftly coming in wanting to work together with you. So that's for my feminine energy. You have someone swiftly coming in wanting to work with you, wanting to come towards you, wanting to spend time with you. I could see it getting steamy fast. Okay, it could get steamy fast for some of my Virgos in here. Like, it could get very, like the heat could get very turned up between you and another with this swiftness and this vacation, and you in some bathing suit. I don't know where you're in a bathing suit to, but you in a bathing suit somewhere. It may cause indecision for you about like, wait, what do I want to do? Yeah, you do not expect somebody to come in. Come on, knock on my door. That's Three's Company. I don't know about that, but I'm seeing Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces here. How'd you know my travel plans? Where you going? All right. So let's see here what's happening for my masculine Virgos, masculine energy of the Virgos. Okay, so let's see what's happening in your energy. Oh, thank you for the chilies and the roses. Virgo, Lori. Okay, thank you. Ooh, okay, very different energies from the feminine to the masculine here. Okay, very different energy. For the masculines, I'm feeling like you are kind of happy being single. In the masculine energy, you're okay with being single. You're okay in who you are. You stand in it. You're comfortable in your surroundings and what you've done for yourself and what you've built. Like, I trust myself and I trust my process and what I'm doing. And I trust it, like, in how I express myself. There's someone who's very self-assured in them, in who they are and in themselves, and is honest and authentic in the way that they feel. And you feel like you want to trust how you feel. So how do you feel? You feel that you want to believe that something can come back together. So you may be going to somebody and, wanting a second chance here with the Star card and believing right now is a really good time. And you believe that it really could change between you two. Star card, Wheel of Fortune. I believe things can change between us. Reinvent it, have hope that, even if it doesn't work out, like I believe that there's still opportunities out there for me and I'm trusting in them. In the actions, though, it's so different. This is where the change up is just night and day for the feminine to the masculines of the Virgos. In the masculine energy of the Virgos, it's like when it comes to family or love, it's I'm overthinking it. I'm not really thinking. Definitely you're overthinking it and you're being very quiet about it. And you realize, okay, something needs to end. I feel like a part of you needs to end your wall. Like, I need to let my walls down. I know I need to let my walls down and I need to be more carefree. So like there's a part of you wanting to let your walls down to the masculines. Well, I guess it is I guess it could be the same here, but I guess what I'm saying is in your actions, you're not making a lot of actions. Okay. So like you may take a chance. Okay. So for the masculine energy, you want to take a chance. Libra's next. Libra is coming next. So you want to take a chance, but you're very defensive because you don't want to know, or it just makes you overthink because you really want something to happen the way that you want it to happen, Virgo, and you trust yourself, but will the other person say yes? And it's just like, I've been very quiet. I've been very to myself. I've had a wall up. I don't know how to let that wall down. And I also know that I want new opportunities. So you're coinciding here. But deep down in your feelings, you do believe like, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for change. So protocol for your actions. Impulsive. You're just taking a chance in something very quickly. Oh, it is the same. And I'm like, no, it is the same. But I think the masculine Virgos are having more anxiety because they're taking the action, Whereas it seems like I don't know. It seems like the masculine energy of Virgo is getting anxiety or nerves, getting nervous, feeling like, ooh, I feel, uncomfortable. But then it's like, all right, band-aid off. It's kind of like doing like a cannonball off. Like I'm getting someone going off a diving board. And it's like, okay, that's a really high diving board, but I'm just gonna jump, right? So Virgo, you're just gonna jump, right? Hope and jackpot. It's like I'm jumping forward, I'm accelerating. I'm not going to let my insecurities get the best of me. Also, money could be looking really good for Virgo. After a time of not feeling good about the money, Virgo, something comes and you feel very good. Maybe you come into a swarm of money out of nowhere. I have no idea, Virgo. For my Virgo masculines, you guys could be getting a chunk sum of money and it makes you do something bolder. Like you do something bigger. You're bolder. You're badder. You may even do something very overly the top romantic and be like, what am I doing? And you're just like, I'm going to go for it. Like maybe I don't know, you do something very quick and undecided. Like you just like, I want to go buy this person something really, really nice, or I want to go surprise somebody. Okay. So you might be doing something very out of nowhere, but you just feel like, wow, I came into all this money out of nowhere. Like, boom, So it's looking really good. It's like, yeah, keep your head up because something could change very impulsive. There's something impulsive that happens. Okay, if anyone wins the lotto can give me some money because I manifested it for you. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, but yeah, it's looking like something impulsive is coming. You may even buy something very impulsive like a motorcycle, okay, or like a new TV, right? It's like it's such a good deal, I couldn't pass. Okay, no, that's what I'm seeing here. All right, so signs you could be dealing with, it's okay, we have Aquarius, we have Virgo, we have Scorpio, Aries. I don't really get. I also feel like someone here is going to want to work on a relationship. Okay, I'm getting strong. I'm getting a lot of financial, but I'm also getting a lot of relationship. And I do see here like someone wants to invest in a relationship and could be new or old, but I do see someone coming in expressing themselves to you or you to them. Okay. Aries. I'm seeing a lot of pentacles here. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. Aries. Leo. Strong fire for the feminine energy. Virgo, Pisces. Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. And at the bottom of your deck was you might be having anxiety about this communication coming in or very confused on what to do here, Virgo, about this love offer coming in, okay, for the divine feminines. You might be very confused of, okay, wait, why? Like you might get in your head of like, why now? Why are they coming in? I'm confused. Why are they wanting to conversate now? Why are they coming now? So that could be something for, don't do that. Just trust the process. Trust the process. All right, Libra, you are next. Guys, I'm telling you, for every sign, I'm going to reintroduce what we're doing here. We are doing the masculine and feminine of every sign. Some of you may only resonate with one portion. Some of you may resonate with both, like it's within me and from without me. And that creates like the yin and yang of me. Or you could just feel like, dang, I'm the masculine or I'm the feminine. That's cool too. And it's all for self-interpretation. I hope it's not the fire sign. Okay, heard. And guys, I am posting the timestamps. If any of you guys want to record it, great. But like I said before, if I see anything about timestamps, it will just be deleted. I don't care. I will delete those remarks because it's up here. You guys can be taking it down too, and you guys can be posting it. So if you don't like at the time that I posted up. Okay, so Libra. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust the process. Are you a Virgo? Brad, are you a Virgo? All right, Libra. So let's see what we got going on for you. All right, we'll start with the feminine and then go to the masculine, okay? So let's see what's happening for my feminine Libras and their thoughts. Yes, well, that would be a very Virgo thing to say, Brad. Wow, we got a lot of Tauruses in the house. Feelings. Dang, Libra, you're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You're welcome, Brad. Ooh, surprise. So weird. All right. Libra feminines, you are done with the past. You are really done with the past. Like you are standing in your power. Okay. You are making decisive actions because you are judging a situation. You are definitely not in, no, Scorpio's next. Scorpio's next, Earth Angel. Okay, thank you, Brad. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. So here with the King of Swords to the Death card showing up, I do feel that you are not being swayed. You know that it's over. You've judged the situation. You know, we're like I will say this, Libra, when you're if you're not feeling the bounce, you will cut it off. I feel like you cut this off. I'm done. And you are just kind of putting your head down and working at this time. Like your thoughts are about work or career or money. Maybe you guys are creating a will. Side note, I don't know why, but when I was looking at this and then some of you guys are creating a will or how you want to split your assets. Maybe some of you guys are going through a divorce. Like, I don't know. Some of you guys are really like creating a plan on how you're going to divide your money as well. So I'm also getting like a definitely like a money, something about your money and like dividing your assets or looking up more about your finances here, but you are being very clear that no, we are not splitting the money, or this is how we will split the money. You are all about business right now, babe. When it comes to your feelings, I've healed. I've healed my broken heart. Yeah, it hurt, but honestly, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, you are just like, no, I am healed. I am renewed. Libra, don't die. No, this is good. No, that's good. See, they're working out their plans. Okay, everyone needs to be prepared. All right, that's all they're doing. All right, so they're just being prepared and they just want to be on top of their so that they don't get no surprises. You guys are very detailed at this time, okay? And so you are healing. You are looking more beautiful than ever, Libra. Like I actually do. I think a lot of people are telling you, "Wow, you look so good at this time." I swear, you might be getting your hair like you might be something about your hair might be changing too, or changing the color of your hair as it's getting darker. Maybe you're going darker here, or maybe going lighter for some. Some of you guys may be going lighter actually with the blonde and the red. Some of you guys may be going lighter, a lighter color. But yeah, you are healing, and with your healing, you're getting a new look. Because sometimes when we heal, we show that through what we look like. So people might be telling you, "Wow, you look so good," or "You look so different." But you are healing, and you are looking very beautiful, and you are attracting a lot of people. And when it comes to the healing, I feel that you are just you're being wise and honest. I feel that you are putting your head over your heart at this time, but I also feel like your heart is honestly healed. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't love you anymore. I've tried, but I think someone really just, maybe they were doing a lot of manipulative tactics or the games. It was just like, I'm just tired. And honestly, I'm too beautiful to cry. So it's just not, I'm sorry, babe. It's just not going to happen. Like, you are not getting me down. I look better than ever. So your tactics just pushed me all the way gone. These boots were made for walking. That's just what they do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah, you walking around, you like, yeah, you looking good. I don't know if you're getting new shoes. I'm getting like a whole makeover. Like I was thinking, I was just watching Freaky Friday, and so this is coming in my head. But you know, like when Lindsay Lohan is Jamie Lee Curtis, and she gets the whole new haircut, and she goes to the stores, and she just uses the card, and she comes out looking all brand new. Like I feel like you're gonna do, like you're gonna have a day of that, and you're just gonna feel like, you know, like when Nicole Kidman, they showed like when she walked out from her divorce and she signed. That's what I'm saying. I think some of you guys are going through a divorce here, or something. Like when she was walking out from divorcing, was it Tom Cruise? And there's like a meme of her being like, "Oh my God, I'm free." That's kind of what this is. Look, like I am free. When it comes to your actions, you are being very quiet with the past person. I don't think you want to go back to the past. I don't want to talk to you no more. And you are just being very open to talking to someone new, or trusting the bag, trusting where the money goes. Where smells like money, looks like money. I'm going that way. So you are not only, you might be spending, but you're only spending because you're getting more. Okay. So more money, more looking good, more, yeah, getting money, looking good, spending money, getting more money. All right. It's all a recyclable like thing. I really like your reading, honestly. It's like it's single, but it's an empowered single, or like it is a empowered individual. Okay, for the divine feminines of Libra, they are just very empowered. Like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I just feel like you're even listening to good music. You're, you want to be sexy when you go out. You like going to a bar, just like talking to somebody new, and they're just like, wow, your hair looks so good. Like you're getting a lot of compliments. And I'm one of them. But yeah, I just like, let me find a Libra friend right now. Yeah, exactly. Like you're getting hella compliments. So yeah, and you feel good, you look good. All right, so let's get into the masculine. You're quick, but I just feel your energy is quick, but it's just like, what's there to say if it's all good? Like it's all good stuff. Like I really don't have much to say for the Libra fans. Like y'all are living your life. I think, for so long you were really hard on yourself because you were trying to protect someone. You were in love with someone and you were guarding them, and like almost like sometimes we put ourselves down in a way to make someone else feel better, or like their energy sucked the life out of you. You know what I'm saying, Libra? And it's like you are no longer sucking out my life. Like I was there to protect and love you and honor you, and I'm tired of doing that. I want to do that for myself. So it's giving that, like I want to, I cared and I protected you for so long, and I just like, what did I do to myself? I withered away, and I'm tired. Like I'm tired of that. No, yeah, this person could have caused a lot of sleepless nights, insomnia. It was always like, and maybe getting high, and it's just like this level of like doing these things over and over. It's just like amounted to nothing. It's like it was fun, but it really like it just left like no good, not like not it just it wasn't life giving. It was just masking pain. And I did it with you to help you, but I want to help myself now. All right. Next, we are doing the masculine energy thinking. We're all the way over here. Come back. Ooh, doing something different. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Feeling. Looking good and feeling fine. Looking good and feeling fine. Fashion. I don't know where all these songs are coming from, but damn, Oliver, you really are like still in that vibe because I'm still hearing songs. I love it. God, how are you having a party at like on a Thursday at 8:50? You have school tomorrow. I just don't get it. Thank you. Thank you, princess. Hmm. Okay. So for the masculine energy, I feel like at some point there was actually you were jealous about somebody. Okay, I have to say that for the Libra masculine energy, outwardly it was appearing like there was envy or jealousy going on within a connection, and maybe someone was like kind of doing this again. Not again, because this actually feels a little bit different from the feminine energy I was feeling, but there was like a envious, kind of jealous, domineering energy, and uh, you need to take matters into your own hands because it was honestly, yeah, you became very envious or jealous about something or someone for the masculine energy. And you actually have actively worked on it because you started to realize like, wow, I'm spewing out so much anger or frustration or hate and it's taking away my own life force. And it was. And so now it's like, and it's just for the masculines, but it's like, yeah, there was like jealousy or anger going on in a connection, and it like you're working through that now and giving that like that energy, all that rage or anger, which is so misplaced because now you're working on giving yourself the life you want and you're becoming more happier, and you're actually finding a partner as well who makes you feel more in love with yourself and the other connection. And so you I feel like when you think back, I feel like you're thinking backwards about how jealous you were, angry you were, and what does this person have that I don't have, or comparing yourself here, and then you meet someone else who just lifts you, lift me up, you lift me up. Yeah, like you lift me up. This person really lifted you up and is like, Libra, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? And it's just like this person's really helped you gain a sense of confidence and made you believe in yourself and trust yourself through the process that you have everything, and that the only reason why you were angry or jealous over someone else was because they have something that you have too. And that's why you probably were so angry, was that your worth was being compared and you were feeling less, and you let that belief to be true, but it's not. It's an illusion. So here with the feelings, you're feeling like I'm going to move forward and I'm just going to let go of my defenses and my walls and believing that people are coming in and attacking me, are going to come in and just like, I don't need to do that. Like I can deal with it if it comes my way, but like I'm going to let go of this idea that I need to be better than or win. I don't need to win or be better than. Like there's no comparison because there's only one me. So there's something like that going on here where it's like I don't need to do any of that. I don't need to prepare for like someone to come for me or come for my position or come for my person. Like what is this? So you're kind of getting over that. And in your feelings, you're like, this is just such a waste of time, such a waste of energy, right? So you're letting it go. You're just letting it go. Now, in your actions, you're very clear here. It could have been friendships. This could be within friendships here for the masculines. Some of you, it's a third party energy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so some of you, it's a third party energy where what's happening here in Libra is there is maybe someone being unfaithful or escaping out of a connection. And for you, it's very clear that it left you confused about the energy and time you put into people moving forward. And so in your actions, you're quite confused on how to express yourself or give, because if there was unfaithfulness or like kind of like this escapism within, and maybe you did it or they did it, I don't know, but you're kind of trying to get clear on how much do I give, because I don't want to give as much as I did in the past. There's something about you coming to trying to like what I did in the past, what do I do now? But I think here you're just going to give because you're excited and that's just who you are. And you want to be authentic here. So, give what you can actively give with, exciting messages and, things that feel like you're not overextending, but you're happy to do them. And that's how you know you're being genuine. If you feel like you're doing something and you're overextending an olive branch or you're overextending your energy just to make someone happy, no. But it has to feel good. It has to feel right. And so you need to just honor that. I think some of you might be confused on how much do I give versus what they're giving. It may feel like you're giving a little bit more, but are you happy to give that? Because if you are happy to give that, then that's just you and you just own that. Like, I don't need it back. It's not a give and take. It's I just want to because that's who I am. Right. And so I feel like it's just being that person that I'm excited to give because that's just who I am. And not being worried, is it too much? Is it too little? So that's something you're going through in terms of your actions. This could be with friends or coworkers, but also could be in a romantic connection as well in terms of the last part with the actions. I also feel like there could be something about friendship where you're a little confused if I want to put in the effort or do I want to be being vulnerable about parts of my life, right? So you might be trying to figure out how honest do I want to be about what happened. Do I really want to tell people I was unfaithful or they were, so you might be questioning how much do I say or do, so there's like a fine tuning of something like that. Again, even for the Libra masculines, it says dazzle and victory. I'm telling you, you guys are out. You looking good. You get like you guys are looking like you are in the spotlight and people are seeing you look good. Even for the masculine energy too. But people may be like posing in, asking you questions, and you may be like, mind your business. Mind your business. You may be very quick to say some stuff like that. Mind your business. Yeah. All right. Signs you could be dealing with. We have Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Libra. This is so loud. Like, I'm really surprised they don't get the cops called on them or something. Like, especially from the people underneath. Okay, could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Libra. Okay, so that's all I'm seeing here. That's all, folks. Hi, Princess. Cancer. Right now we're doing Libra and we're going down the list. So next is Scorpio. Do we have any Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? I'm not doing personal readings right now because it would just, I love you guys, it would just take so long to do personals on top of the all signs. So I'm not doing personals at this moment. Okay, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm feeling hot. Probably the steam from downstairs. I'm sounding like an old lady. I'm not an old lady. I'm young and thriving, but they did turn it down, I think, a little bit. Ooh, it's 11:11. I love it. All right, Scorpios. All right, again, I'm just going to reintroduce myself and what I'm doing. I am doing the masculine and feminine energies of every single zodiac sign. It's for self-interpretation. Okay, so meaning you may just vibe with the feminine, you may just vibe with the masculine, or one part or both. A lot of times I just see it as yin and yang and within ourselves, but sometimes I've heard like, it sounds like it's just female. I'm a male and I watch too. And I'm like, heard, I hear you. So that's why I kind of like this one because it gives a good energy between the two of, who you think you might be. All right. So that being said, Libra. Also, timestamps are here. Do not post what are the timestamps. You can just read them and then post them in the comments. Okay, great. I don't want to hear it. All right, Scorpios. Is this the last day for Scorpios? Happy birthday to my Scorpios. And today's a full moon in Scorpio. How are you guys feeling? It's my sign to cross watch. Gemini. Probably Marmar, probably. Gemini. Yeah, we have a little bit to go from Gemini. We have Sag after Scorpio, then we have Capricorn, then we have Aqua. I didn't write Pisces. I'm sorry. I forgot to. Sorry. How could I? All right. Hi, Trinidad. How are you? All right, so we'll start with the feminine and then to the masculine. Okay, so feminine Scorpios. Thoughts. Dang, this one's heavy. Okay, interesting. Oh, what were they, Marmar? Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Spiritualized. Hi, Trinidad. I think I said hi to Trinidad, but I'll say hi again. Okay, so. All right, Scorpios. You're overthinking about communicating with someone or how to communicate with someone, or you've received a message and trying to figure out how you should respond. Now, some of you guys are traveling or trying to think about moving and overthinking if you should move or not because maybe career wise I want to move but I don't want to move my family or I don't want to move right, so there could be something like that going on where you're in two minds about what to do about either. Again, it could be messaging, like there could be a text message that came in and you're like, do I want to respond, do I not, I don't know, do I want to go towards this person, I don't know. So there's something where you're in two minds about taking an action. When it comes to your feelings, you're tired of fighting. There's something ending and you're done fighting for something. And there could be a lie here. You're lying also. There's a lie. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the fighting. I need it to end. What's this lie about? There's a lie? I think you're really tired of a relationship and you could be talking to somebody else, okay? And maybe you're tired of lying about maybe someone here you're lying about protecting you're lying maybe about being in a relationship with someone or who you want to be with and you've been protecting it, or you've been very protective over somebody. You might have known them for a very long time, like a childhood friend, but you're very, very tired of protecting somebody here. I'm very tired of it. You're like their guardian or something, or you watch over them. I'm very tired. Maybe it's even like your children here. Like I'm very tired of always like trying to protect people and, watch over them. Like maybe I don't want to anymore, Swiftness is coming in. So you're swiftly tired of it. I'm tired of it. You could be very tired of the fighting. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of protecting someone and effing myself over in the process. Like, I'm not here to protect you. I'm going to tell the truth. Some of you guys may be quickly telling the truth about what's really going on or the truth about a situation. You're tired of almost like protecting someone else when I'm hearing you don't even know the half of what this person did to me, okay? Or what I've been through. And like, I just haven't been saying anything because maybe you're trying to get your money in order. You're trying to like figure things out. But yeah, this is kind of getting a little like saucy here, but yeah, you're tired of protecting someone or maybe being in a relationship that you're not happy in and you guys are just constantly fighting. And you're trying to move on. Maybe you're even matching with other people or you like somebody else and you're tired of like going back into the same situation with this person. It's not going to work. And I'm tired over it. So that's for the feminines. I feel like you're talking to someone else. It's like if I'm staying with someone, it's literally only for my kids. It had like I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. When it comes to the actions, you may be wanting to take small actions towards um, your career. You may be more focused on your career or building a business or, yeah, I feel like you're tired of defending yourself, but you're working on it. Like you're trying to defend yourself and you're really worried about that. You're really worried about the way you're perceived and the way that people are coming at you, and you feel like you're very misunderstood and you're frustrated that people are like questioning you and so you're just really like staying in your power by focusing on work and focusing on your own energy, and your energies of like all these people judging you and talking, whatever they're saying is really bothering you. Like it's like this, like they're making little small pokes and digs at you or something here, like as if you don't understand what they're saying. Like I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Some people may be asking you questions and like they try to like take you out for lunch or dinners and try to poke at you to get more information from you. And it makes you feel some type of way, like you have to like explain yourself and like, you're kind of, yeah, you're having to defend yourself. People will be coming towards you asking you all these questions and you're having to like stick up for yourself or someone else. And you're just like tired of it, tired of protecting someone, tired of sticking up for yourself because people are judging you. It's annoying. And yet you're getting money. You're keeping it all to yourself. Like and I'm not even gonna tell you I'm annoyed. I'm just gonna be the king or queen that I am and stand and make money and build a savings, build my savings, build my money, and just shut up. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, you may be shutting up and like not wanting to talk to people and focus on your bag and your money. Because it's just like, I'm just going to keep it all to myself. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to share my resources. I'm not going to be giving anybody anything. That may be something here you're tired of giving and giving. And then also on top of being giving and loving, you're also being judged. It's like, no, that's not how this works. So I don't know who's going through that, but yeah, Scorpio, you're like, no. No. You got it all the way turned around. All right, so let's see what's happening for my masculine Scorpios. Thinking. I keep getting money's looking very, very good for my Scorpios. You're almost like a workaholic here. Okay, masculine energy is getting a little something different now. Masculine energy is getting a little bit something different now, right? Because all that stuff is feminine energy, and you are keeping that stuff very close to your chest as it shows in your actions. You're keeping whatever's going on in your chest. So I guess the masculine kind of makes sense here. Again, you are coming into being very diligent in the ways that you make money. You are meaning like you are clocking in. You have goals that you want to make. We are on Scorpio right now. You are clocking in. We passed Virgo a while back. It should say here 2810. 2810. So I don't know if it's too far away for you, but that's where it is. We can't move it any closer. So that being said here, we've been moving Scorpio into, I think you do want to be warm and open hearted, like with coworkers and colleagues. Like you might been feeling like, you've made more friends in the process, or you've been really focused on a task, really maybe wanting to spend more time at home and focus on things in your home and spend time there. You've definitely been very purposeful in the efforts that you put in and the time you put in. And you just really want to ground yourself, but at the same time, you've been very almost like obsessive about the money. Like, yeah, I'm here. She works hard for the money. She works hard for the money. But like nothing, like, I got things to pay. I got goals, and I just cannot be broke. I cannot go broke. So it's just like I got to make it. I got to make it by the end of the month, by the end of the week. I got to keep going. So you may not have a lot of energy to give, because you are just so focused on a determined goal that there's just like it's just like a truck, and like nothing's stopping this engine from going. Okay. Oh, thank you, Susie, for becoming a super fan. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. When it comes to your to your feelings, you're very quiet about how you feel. Um, there could be a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights when it comes to a lover, is someone you're in love with. Okay. There could be a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of, not really wanting to think about somebody that you love. But there is somebody that you love very deeply. And this person that you feel this deep attraction for, this deep bond with, it needs to have structure. It needs to have stability, which is why you're working so hard. You may be working really hard to be with somebody, and making it work for your relationship. Scorpio, yeah, we are on Scorpio. Thank you, Matthew. So you may be working very hard to make a relationship work. And you may even have some insecurities about this relationship because it needs a structure. And you might be very cautious at this time when it comes. I'm going to tap into the romance aside from the money. So because now I'm feeling something romantic. When it comes to the romance for the masculine energies, it feels like you do have insecurities, but obviously I'm not going to show those. I'm not going to show my insecurities here. I'm just going to show my time and energy. Through time, I'm going to show my through my time and action. I can't talk. Let me a second. Okay, through my efforts and my time and the time spent, I will show this person the effort that I'm putting. I don't need to be worried. There could be a feeling like your partner is very, very attractive to the masculine Scorpios. You find that the person that you have is very beautiful and very attractive. And so I think that you do want to maybe like really show this person you want to romance them, and you don't, even if you are financially maybe feeling a little insecure, you don't want to appear like that. So that's why it's like we need to have a stability, we need to have a structure. So like I need to show this person my efforts, that I really do care about them. When it comes to, because I want a life with them, I want to create a life with this person. So this person may be pregnant as well. So that could be why you're overly cautious too. Like some of you guys are finding out this person is pregnant. So you're like working extra time or extra time over because like I can't go broke. Like I gotta like make sure that when this baby comes, we are not broke, or we have money. So there could be something like that coming in for my masculine Scorpios here. But even if not, it's like we have a wedding, we have something, I'm planning a life with this person. So the life that I want, I need to keep working and working so I can build for my family or build for this life that I want. So yeah, you have a driving force. When it comes to your actions, you are expressing your emotions. I feel like the love between you and somebody is very raw and passionate, and um, I think the sex is very like, it's very romantic, it's very deep and passionate. And I feel like the communicate, if you've been with your partner for some time, to the masculine Scorpios, it feels like there's a newness or a renewed sense of love. This could be a new love or a renewed sense of feelings of love between you and another, but it feels very open and expressive. It could be a new lover coming in and you see this person as the one. Okay, so for some Scorpios that might be newly dating, you may be meeting someone and be like, oh, this is the one. That's for some of my masculine Scorpios. But yeah, you have a lover coming in who's just it's very raw, and it's not scary feelings. It's calming. The love is calming between you two, and it's shared. It's equally shared, and you both can give it and take it. Because like you see that how they're both like one has a seashell and the other one has the Venus. So it's like there's a lot of sensual desire, like expression there, but it goes both ways between you two. It's like it just vibes. The vibe is very alluring and magnetic, and it's like you two are just staring at each other for a very long time. So it's in the feelings. It's not even like a lot is being expressed. Actually, again, when it comes to your feelings, you're like, damn, I'm not expressing myself enough. What am I doing? Like you could be getting very hard on yourself because you're like, oh my God, I feel all these emotions and I can't speak. Like you could be getting very nervous. This person is very attractive to you. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra or a Gemini, Aries, Virgo, or Capricorn here. But yeah, you are feeling like when someone says they got hit with Cupid's arrow, you could be feeling like this magnetic, like, oh my God, like I'm really feeling something strong, and that scares me. Oh, I think I found the one. That song by Lana. She says, I think it's called Margaret, right? And he's like, when you know, you're as good as gold. When you know, you know. So there's something like like that the love that you have with someone is just so genuine. I don't know. I'm not nervous or scared. It just feels right. I don't know. That's what I'm getting for the masculine energy of my Scorpios. All right. When you know, running down that path, kinda makes you laugh when you're good as gold. All right, could be dealing with an Aries. For the feminine energy, we have Aries. And that's all and Taurus, but I'm not really seeing anything else for you guys. So all right, moving on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we have any Sagittariuses in the chat? Sagittarius gang. Hi, Lisa. 1313. I'm seeing 1313. Okay, timestamps. I was like, Nina, what are you doing? I need a moment. All right. For my Sagittariuses, we are doing, just going to tell each sign what we're doing. We're doing the masculine and feminine of every sign. Good night, Marmar. We're only 2 away from Aquarius. That's okay. We're doing the masculine and feminine of every zodiac sign. So I'll start with the feminine and then do the masculine. It's for interpretation. You can believe it's like your yin and yang, or you may just vibe with one part versus the other. It's up to you, okay? In terms of timestamps, they're back here. I will be deleting comments if I see them. All right. Feminine Sag. Thoughts for the Sagittariuses. And Dorothy said, I'm here. I love that. Okay. I'm a little hot, so hold on. Let me just. Okay. So. Yeah, that feels good. So, with my feminine energy of Sag, in terms of your thoughts, you're wanting to feel secure at home, within your home. I feel like there's someone in the past you're missing when I'm looking. And as the whole, as I'm looking, especially in the feelings, I feel like you're missing someone, but even in your thoughts, you're having a replay of memories with somebody that you felt very secure with. I feel like this King of Pentacles is you, but could be somebody else where it's just like, I really trust this person and I miss them, because I trust them and I miss being with them and I miss the memories I share with them. Sometimes the Six of Cups can be children, so you could be feeling very secure being with your children at this time or spending more time with your children and just kind of having like sentimental memories with them or building them and feeling very like in your power around them. If you do have children, if you don't, it's fine. It's just sometimes that Six of Cups is a very child energy, childlike card. So that could be something like being with your children at this time feels very secure and you feel confident in yourself and that maybe or there's somebody you miss that is someone you've known for a very long time. Could have started out like childhood friends or just friendship and you felt very secure with this person and they made you feel confident in yourself and they're very loving and they're kind, they're very sweet on you or very sweet to you and you're very or that's how they feel about you. And you're coming off very attractive, very magnetic at this time. Okay, Sagittarius, you're coming off very attractive and magnetic. Like people are recognizing you, saying, wow, you look so good. I'm kind of getting that same energy again that I got for Libra here. But like, yeah, you're very self-assured in yourself. You're appearing very optimistic in your energy. You kind of are spreading that to others too. Like you want to spread optimism to others, but also within yourself too when it comes into your feelings. I think that's the part that I'm really feeling here. It's like uh, something is taking longer to materialize and it's saddening you because you want to communicate with someone or you miss somebody. You really, really miss someone here. And I want to communicate with you. And it's like I didn't really realize how much I missed you, but I really miss you. And you might be wanting to communicate that and try to maybe like extend an olive branch and tell somebody like be very honest with how you feel, and that you want to be honest about how you feel and communicate that you're quite sad that something didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and maybe you want to slowly start to build again or try again with somebody. We're dealing with a Libra or Virgo. I also see Aries and I see a Taurus. So you want to be very honest here. Yeah, I keep getting you miss somebody. In terms of your actions, I think you want to come out from this insecurity of this coldness. Like you do feel the tension between you and in a relationship. And I do feel here, Sagittarius, you hate the distance. And so with the Six of Pentacles being here, you want to give to this relationship and you want to communicate, but you're quite confused because I got to pull on that. That's what I was trying to pull on. Why are you confused? Are you confused? You may be talking to them, wanting to clear out some confusions. Yeah, you could have left somebody out in the cold, and you now want to communicate and clear up the confusion. Okay, so that could be something here, Sagittarius. I want to clear up the confusion. Yeah, swift. It's coming in very fast. that you want to celebrate with somebody and you would like to work together. Okay, so you might be wanting to celebrate with someone and swiftly come in. I feel like you really want to get back together with somebody romantically. Um, and you want a positive outcome. You know, you want to be close. Like, I feel like you miss this person. Like, I want us to be close to one another. I don't like the distance between us. Okay. I will get that, whatever that was later. I don't even know what it was. Great. Okay, anyways, masculine energy. Oh, similar cards are coming out. Okay, so Sagittarius, what I'm seeing here is that you are putting in your thoughts, you want to put your fears behind you and go towards somebody again from the past or your children. I don't know, one of the two. So we have a 6 of Cups in both the Sagittarius's thoughts. So something from the past is on your mind. There is something you remember, or you're looking back at somebody and you want to clear any illusions because you want to kind of either restore their faith or your faith in them. And so, you know, you're trying to do that. You're trying to restore something with somebody here that from the past, and how I think you want to be happy with this person and you really want to change the situation. I think that yeah, I feel like here you really want to change something. You want to clear up something that was false, like the way that somebody sees something is just not the truth. And you want to bring in some faith or some hope that you really do see something changing in this connection. And you look back and you think, okay, there was a lot of fog or a lot of confusion, and it's just not true. And so I will bring it together to make it clear. Like, I'm going to clear this up. So I got to take the power back because this person just does not see it the same way or see it the way I see it. And like, I think I'm going to be more forward in terms of your thoughts. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. I feel very comfortable in who I am, that I know how it's going to end, and something here definitely needs to end. And this is terms of even in the way that you feel about yourself, and maybe like the way that you felt about yourself also impacted somebody else in the way they felt about themselves. And so maybe that's something here you want to clean up, because you feel like a lot of the things that you felt, almost you pushed onto some, you like, yeah, you kind of like maybe not intentionally did this, but you did kind of make someone else feel this way as a result, right? So like you were feeling bad and upset about something, so someone maybe in return felt like you didn't like them or you're not into them, and so you're over here like, no, like it wasn't even about that, you know. So High Priestess to the Page of Wands, you inwardly know, like you have an like you are fully aware of the illusion and what the truth is. And so you want to bring in some good news and you want to bring some passion back in, because again, so the way someone sees it, they see it all wrong, and they take a lot of things on of about a connection onto themselves, like it was me. Okay. Jesus. So then, so yeah, there's something good, some good news in terms of the way that you're feeling as well. Like even you feel like if I'm more self-assured in this connection or within myself, other people feel more reassured. So you're bringing on this very optimistic, very positive energy, Sagittarius, into the room because you're like, if I'm optimistic, if I'm positive, if I feel good, then I can change this energy. And you start to actually change the energy in the room because you have an Eight of Pentacles. And so, Ace of Pentacles here again. Was there an Ace of Pentacles before? In your feelings, it was in reverse, which meant it was delayed. In the masculine energy and the actions upright, it's showing you have the means to reach a goal. In your feelings, it's not true. So, in your feelings, it's like there's this unconscious awareness that you believe you can't have this success. So, then it's almost like you are proving yourself wrong here, Sagittarius, by doing exactly the thing that you're afraid won't manifest. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to go do it. I'm going to, no matter how burdened or overload I am or resistant to make this change, I'm going to put my fears of these incomplacent feelings behind me. Because I'm saying, oh, I don't have enough money yet, or oh, I don't have this yet, or oh, I don't have that yet. And it's like you're putting that behind you, and in your actions, you're showing the universe that you are responding in a more positive outlook. And so what comes in, a manifestation comes in. And this makes you, it's given to you, right? Like it is given to you because you give back. It's like you give back something so you get more manifestations of your, like you get more blessings onto you because you are giving that to others. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? So what you give to others, you get back more of. So with that King of Cups coming in, you have some, I feel like this is you. You are very patient and you are giving, you are very calm, but you're also giving a lot of love to people and advising others on the right ways to give back. And so in return, you are being more responsible. And it's kind of like karma, but good karma. Like you're getting more and more good karma the more that you are raising your vibration and other people's vibration. It's just like collectively like rising other people up too. So you're doing like a lot of like behind the scenes work as well. Okay. Because, right, we have the High Priestess here. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Right, we have like exciting news coming out, but it's all inside you. Like you were aware, like, okay, the only thing that's causing this bad energy is like me like being alluded into like things that are not true. And so like if I fall into that, then other people do too. So you're like outpouring good feelings. And so you get that, yeah, you get that back. So like the karmic wheel is restored or something like that. Like you saved the day pretty much. Sagittarius is a superhero, okay? And they are saving the day. They're saving the world one day at a time. Okay, that is what Sagittarius is doing. I'm not answering personal questions, but thank you so much. Yeah. So let me see here what I want to pull. When it comes to love, you could be giving somebody something after a time of you holding back. I think you are giving to them because you feel responsible. I told you there was something about children. It's like you, for some of you, you are mothers and you like are helping your children out, whether it's through building their belief in themselves up or you are financially helping them. I do see you here like giving to your children at this time. We have motherhood and the poverty card. So it's like you could have been feeling like, you are dedicating yourself as a mother if you are a mom. And it really will come back to you because those children like will give back what you pour in. But yeah, I see like you are very dedicated, a very dedicated mom, like for some of you, or you will be. If not, then you guys are actually like fixing your finances, or maybe you're even helping your children with their finances, something like that. But like, yeah, you are very dedicated to the work that you do so that you can help your family or help somebody out. Your stocks could be going up as well, or maybe you're teaching your kids about stocks, like you are legacy. You're coming, there's an ending. You could have, okay, some of you guys could have lost something. Some of you guys could be lost lost a family member. But then also like another, like when someone dies, a baby comes, something like that could be happening. So like, oh, okay, like a family member dies, but then you get like a new baby. So like now you're a grandma or something. Like, I don't know, something like that. Um, Also, though, like your money is going to look really good with a legacy card. So I feel like you're very dedicated to work for your family. Like you really want, like not just you. It's not about you. Like I want to leave behind a legacy. So not only do I need to work for it, I need to provide for my like grandchildren, my children's children. So it's like, yeah, you are like very dedicated. I don't know if you're in stocks or like something like that, but your money's going up and it's creating a lot of financial wealth where you're teaching your kids that and it's making their finances go up in return as well. So you're doing something that's going to create, you were once like really suffering financially, you lost a lot of money. It seems like, oh, well, that changed into this. So like from this place to this place. You know what I'm saying? Start from the bottom, now we're here. Start from the bottom, now we're here. They could be getting into some financial wins after a time of like, damn, I lost it all. Yeah, look at that CEO. Look at that CEO. That's you. Big money coming in. Okay, signs you could be dealing with: Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. That's for the masculine energy. For the feminine energy, we have Aries, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Virgo. All right. Yours was interesting. I didn't get too much love. Like, not a lot. Interesting. Okay. Moving on to thank you, Curious Magpie, for the follow. I'm not doing personal questions at this time. I'm only doing the all signs reading. You're welcome, Trinidad. One day at a time. One day at a time, Debbie. Man, just go to the gym for the eye candy. That's what, like, seriously. I would just be there, doing those little leg machines and just looking around like doo doo doo. Whatever, they go there to be looked at. I swear. Some people really do go to the gym to be looked at. They'd be like, nah, I hate when people look at me. Then why are you wearing that? Then why are you wearing that? I don't care if you're a boy or girl. Why are you not wearing a shirt, dude? If you don't want to be looked at, why put a shirt on? Girl, you don't want to be looked like that. Why you? I mean, I don't like a bathing suit. Honestly, would show like less or more than what you're wearing right now. Like so, like I swear, like I was just like, okay, you say you don't want to be looked at, but why are you wearing that? Like, you know what I wear? I wear a big ass hoodie like 2 times my size. I wear my dad's hoodie. I don't want to ruin my cute athleisure wear in sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely want to be looked at. I don't care that you want to be looked at, but don't say you don't want to be looked at because you do, or you won't be wearing that. And it's fine. It's fine, you do. Okay, Debbie, where do you live and you need to go to a new gym? That's not fun if you're the only one in the gym. That's not fun if you're the only one in the gym. Trinidad said, right. Yeah, I understand not wanting people to come up to you and like ask for your number. I get it. I hear you. But like at the same time, you do have a camera and you're vlogging. I'm sure that's gonna have people ask you questions. Oh, an office building. Have you thought about going to like a more exciting gym so then you want to go more? Just a thought. Oh, it's free. Yeah. You know, though, Planet Fitness is only $10 a month, and you could see a lot there. Free. Okay, only free. Got it. She's like, only the free stuff. I just feel like lack of people's like, I get it. Sometimes you don't want to work out with a lot of people there. I'm like that. She said free. Heard. Like, especially when I'm doing the stair stepper one, I'm like, oh, I wish nobody was here for this because I look awful. Like, I look awful on a stairmaster. I'm sweating like so bad. I'm on like level 3 and I'm exhausted. And I know like I see other people on like level 8 and I'm like, nah. Because I'll like go for an hour on it, right? So like if I try to be at level 7 for an hour, like that's not possible. We're going down to a 5 or a 3. Okay. I actually started doing this. It's called body pump, and they use a barbell. And I just like I'm not nothing against age, but like there are some people that are way older than me, and they like I literally had to leave the class during lunges because we had these barbells and we were doing lunges. And I died. I had to like I literally thought I was gonna pass out. So I was like, I gotta go. And then I see like 50-year-olds like being able to do a whole workout and I can't stay around, like it's really saying something. But I finished it, but man. Oh my god, Debbie. Yes, thank you so much. I'm sorry. I meant to say that immediately when I saw you, but you said you were in Bible study, so I didn't want to give you a shout out if you weren't listening. So yeah. Hey Kara, how Kara. Kara. Hi Kara, how are you? How are you? I'm good. Why am I speaking for you? Sorry, we took a pause. Capricorn, you're next. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I will be getting a new mic. I will. And I'll name it Debbie. Oh, it's Kara. Okay, great. I never get it right. I never get people like I try, but this is not my favorite. Fairy vibe. Yeah. It's not what fairy vibes sound like to me. All right, so we're gonna be doing the. I did do Libra. It's here. This is the timestamps if you want to go back and Kara. There we go. Thank you. Okay, I got it right finally. Okay, so we're on Capricorn. I almost said Libra, but we're not. We're on Capricorn. We're going to be doing the masculine and feminine energies. You could see it as yourself, like your yin and your yang, or you may just resonate with the feminine. You may just resonate with the masculine. Take it how you want. Timestamps are in the back. Don't comment timestamps. I will delete it. Delete every one of them. Unless it's like a million. If there's like a million, fuck that. But like for the most part, they're going if I see it. Because you could look right here. Yes, I did do Virgo. Virgo was at 28 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna start with the feminine energy of Capricorn. Thinking. What are your thoughts? Okay, Bane, let's go. Do your chain hang low, do it wobble too. Why do I always get that song? Getting hit with my cards. Okay, so in your thoughts, there's like just a little bit of overthinking here, Capricorn. But you have a pretty chill read from what I see. Okay. Gemini. Gemini. I find Sagittarius. Oh, I was right. Okay, Gemini. Yeah. I mean, you gave me pretty easy descriptions. Fun, unable to read, get bored fast, you talk a lot. Geminis talk a lot. Oh my God. You are a Gemini, okay? I was like, you're either a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Like, it's got to be one of the two. But I thought when you said you talk a lot, that you were a Gemini. Okay. That was fun, Bane. Thank you. I love guessing. That was, and you didn't give too much. Sure. But okay, if you try to guess mine, then okay, if you try to guess mine, what are you just guessing it off of how you view me or what? Okay, just guess. Yeah, just guess. I'm gonna read and then midway I will look at your message so you can feel my vibe. All right, so Capricorn, Five of Swords, the Fool card. I feel like you're fighting this new start, and this could be in your life or in love. But here with what I'm seeing, it's like I'm ready for the new, but I'm also fighting this. I'm fighting this opportunity coming in. Like you're having a hard time trusting it or trusting yourself in it. And with the Page of Pentacles being here, it's like you have this dream or this feeling of comfort with, is it with a person or let me see what this is about, or a career. What is this? Is this love? I feel like it's love, but ah. Okay, it is love. Okay. So there's a connection here because we pulled the family card. There could be fights within family as well, side note. But with the Five of Swords to the Fool card, you're having a hard time wanting to maybe be single or be on your own, and have a fresh new start in love. There is someone here that you do trust or are trying to trust, but it's almost like due to the past or situations that you were once tied to, it's almost like you're replaying past things. Or am I really ready? Am I really ready? Okay, with the Page of Pentacles, like I want to trust them, and something about them I do trust, but I'm fighting the devil here. I'm fighting the devil. What is this devil? What is this devil? Follow. Oh, thanks, Doing Mans, for the follow. That's funny name. Ah, okay. The devil here is that you're confused. You have You're confused if you should accept this love offer coming in. Okay, this Knight of Cups. Like, you're confused if you, there could be a trust factor here that you're having a hard time with. Like, that this person is saying that they want to start something new with you, okay? And they've been very sweet on you and very loving to you, but you might be having a hard time because you're fighting the connection. You're having a hard time trusting this person. Like, you don't trust, yet you don't trust them. You don't trust this person. I don't know why you don't, but this is Capricorn. You are having a hard time trusting this person, and a part of you is fighting yourself. I think you're fighting yourself mentally. Like, you're very conflicted. Also, you're very sexually attracted to this person with the Devil card and the Knight of Cups. There's like a sexual attraction here that you have for them, and you want to trust. You may be wondering if they have other options here. That could be something. You're having a hard time trusting them or trusting the connection, and you're almost like tied to these. Maybe you were cheated on, or maybe here you're trying to do things to like have an upper hand in the connection. So like sometimes when we see that Five of Swords, whether it's you or them, it's like you are doing something to win, or like it's like having the upper hand. So it's like you're trying to do something to have an upper hand in a connection, but it's a toxic pattern to have. Like, for instance, when people act like, okay, actually, I just saw this last night. Okay, so there's this movie, right? And it's called Some Like It Hot. It's with, I've been really into old movies recently. Don't ask me why. But in the movie, this man portrays being a millionaire, and he like wears this fake, like he was pretending to be a woman the whole time. This is very confusing. He was pretending to be a woman the whole time, and he falls in love with one of the girls on in this chorus that they're in together, old movies, right? And then he pretends to be a millionaire because she said that she's had terrible rotten luck with men. So she like wants to now just date a millionaire. And so he pretends to be a millionaire and like gets out of his clothes and pretending to be a woman to like then be a rich man. And it's like this, like he fakes it to sleep with her. And then he sleeps with her and then feels really bad about it because he was lying about who he was. So, right, it's like he lied about who he really was to get with her. So there could be something like that going on, okay, where there's like something you're doing to get the upper hand, or and you're having a really hard time just being authentic in the moment. And there's a part of you that wants to be more vulnerable and wants to be more open, but you're confused on how to do that. You also may be afraid that this person, right, in that movie, she gets a lot of attention. So you may be afraid that this person gets too much attention, right? The Star card to the Knight of Cups, you don't like it. You don't like that this person gets attention or that they're recognized, because at the bottom we have anxiety and jealousy. So you could have like some anxiety or jealousy towards, their, I don't know, you just may be very protective. You like what's yours and you want it to be yours. You know what I'm saying, Capricorn? In the feelings here we have, this is just in your thoughts. That's just your thoughts. In your feelings, you are trying to balance out. You are literally trying to fight your feelings. You're trying to balance out your feelings. I feel like there's a part of you that wants to put your peers behind you and move forward and take responsibility in how you feel and just move and be bolder and be bigger in the way that you love. Okay. Hi, Zoe. Pisces is coming right after Aquarius. So it's just 2 away. Okay. Try to be patient with me, or you can come back in like the next 10 minutes and see where we are. Totally cool. But Pisces is coming up very soon. Very soon. So yeah, and also like you may just really want to have like sex with this person, but you're trying to maybe wait here. That could be something with the Ace of Wands. Kind of like my passion cards. Like I want to be passionate, but I'm not sure if I really want to do that. So in your feelings, you're kind of like tiptoeing there, because I do think you feel it, but you're with wobbling on that. And even in your thoughts, you're very overly thinking it. You're very much overly thinking it in your thoughts. You're very confused. I don't know if this person's doing things that make you confused, or you just feel like it's very hard to trust, especially if you were cheated on in the past. And so there's this new person coming in and you want to have the upper hand. So you may be trying to hold back more to receive more. But now it's like here with the star card to the Knight of Cups, you may be trying to reinvent it and be more open as time is moving forward. But you're confused if you should do that or not. You know that the way that you're behaving is a little toxic or a little bit that's just for some of you that you may be doing that, and you may be like confused in the way that you're feeling. In terms of your actions, you're guarded a little bit, but you need to move past this mentally, and that you need, like, I do think here you just need to own it. You just need to own yourself and own that you're comfortable in your surroundings and move forward. And I think you're going to work together with this person here, because it's like the illusions are clouding you. Just do it. Like, just be how you want to be comfortable in who you are, and be authentic. If you really want to work with someone, be authentic in creating short-term things with this person so that you start to feel clear. Like, if you don't feel clear about it, then what steps can you take for this person to show and appear to you what you want back? Because when we're talking about pentacles, it's physical and it's manifestation in true form, in human form, right? In earthly form. And so this is saying it appears as a mirror for what you manifest. And so if you feel comfortable and you feel confident in yourself, then appear that back and be confident and comfortable within the partnership. And what does that look like to you? What kind of steps do you take to show someone you are comfortable with them and that you feel happy and good with them? Give that back. Whereas here, it's like you're doing something that isn't really open. You're doing something here that is it's bondage. It's not bonding, right? It's not healthy, whatever is happening here. Like, the tactics are confusing, and they're not pure intentions. They have a negative connotation. So how can you expect a relationship to look good when you're doing something that isn't? That's for some of you, and not for all of you. And again, a lot of this could be someone from the past that did this, and so you might be confused on trusting the current person, right? So this could be this Devil card to the Five Swords, be like ending old ways or old patterns or old behaviors or an old person. Like, the Devil could just be the old person, and trusting that, yeah, you may have options between somebody new here, right? Or restarting back with somebody from the past and trusting it. And you're confused because you may have many options, right? So you might have more than one. That's for some of you. But you are going to work with somebody here that you feel very comfortable with. Some of you guys, it's a colleague. It's a work colleague. Okay, so let's see what's happening for the masculine energy. That took a long time, but I was just like, there could be many different scenarios for my Capricorns, and I don't want to box it in one specific category. So I wanted to give some different options of different what Capricorns could be dealing with, okay? So let's go to the masculine. Okay, so for the masculines, I'm seeing something a little different. So for my masculine Capricorns, I feel like you're communicating that you want to let something go, that you want to end it. Okay, you are ready to kind of, let something go here. That you just honestly you don't see you don't see a future here. You don't see it working out. You don't see it turning out good. Right, with the Empress card in reverse, this could be jealousy again. You may be letting go of your jealousy. That could be something that's happening in a connection. You're letting go of your jealousy. But if it's not, or like, yeah, because I do feel like someone here is jealous, and I think it might. Um, but if it's not that, then I feel like you're just letting go of a person because you just don't see it working out, right? The Empress card in reverse, the Hangman. I don't see a life with you. I don't see this working out. I don't see myself moving towards you. Um, so you may be communicating that with someone here. In terms of your feelings, we have here, in terms of your feelings, we have a seven of Pentacles in reversed. So this is saying, again, even in your feelings, you see that it's just, I don't have the desire to pursue. I don't have the desire to pursue. And you're being very open about this, that you don't have the desire to pursue somebody. This could have been someone who was trying to prevent an ending from happening, even though the ending is inevitable, because it just maybe took a really long time to develop the emotion, or it's just not there. Like, I just don't feel a connection between us. And yeah, you're going to be very open about this, about how you feel. Like, either you're suppressing your emotions and it's not there, or I'm just letting this go because I'm not really feeling like we're growing or we're going in a good direction. Okay. um so you may be saying that. Okay. And then in terms of the actions moving forward, you're pretty guarded because when it comes to invitations to go out or to celebrate or enjoy other people's company, I think you just feel really confused, and you're questioning on who you want to go out with. Like, you don't see the vision of anybody you would like to be with. Like, you may just want to go out and be single, but like, I don't want to go out with like a partner, go out with anybody. Like, there's also a sense of responsibility of like cause and effect of like, if I go out with you and then we do this and then do that and then we do this and then we do that, like, what does this mean? And I think a part of you just feels too defensive here with the Nine of Wands to really give. I don't think I can really give it this time. Like, you feel blocked off. I just don't have it. I don't have the emotions. I don't have the energy. Okay. So you could be feeling that here. You might be working on a creative project. Also, friends could be really disappointing you at this time. Like, even when it comes to friendship here, it's like friends may be inviting you out to, and it's just like, honestly, I just want to spend time alone. Like, I really actually just want to focus on my hobbies. Hi, F6. I'm good. How are you? So you might not be wanting to really spend a lot of time with friends. You may just be wanting to spend time on your own right now. There's something here you're repressing with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, you repressed how you feel about something, and some of you guys want to go back to somebody that you ended it with, that you actually repressed your emotions with because you were too guarded, and you may be wanting to be more responsible, like limit, final straw. Okay. Like, you hit your breaking point. Yeah, you're gonna actually like express it, right? With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, you are expressing what the disappointment was openly, because there's a fear that you're having about trusting somebody, and you want to be honest, like, I don't trust you, or I'm feeling like yeah, you don't trust someone. I told you jealousy was out here twice. So there might be something here that you think somebody's with somebody else, or you're very defensive because you could have been cheated on by this person. And now that fear just keeps, you just don't trust them anymore. Like, like when someone cheats on you once, you just keep um, not believing anyone else after. But yeah, it's like, I don't want to put in the effort because I don't think you're being honest with me. So I don't have emotions to give you because I don't have trust with you. And if I don't have trust, then I can't be open about how I feel. So you might be coming clean about how you honestly feel. And this could stem from just not trusting your friends or people in your life. And that if I can't trust you, then why are you in my life? Go. That might be why it's even hard for you to hang out with people, because it's just like this situation has bummed you. You're very conflicted and you're very hot and cold with it. But it's like it bummed you out. Sorry, it's like, yeah, there's someone here that you trusted who like kind of betrayed you here. You also have like an irrational fear that though with this person. So I hope that you do express yourself, because your fear may be irrational. And when you express it, you may be able to clear up a lot of your confusion than just assuming that this action and what this did and that did led to this, right? It's like you're kind of like connecting dots. So I hope that you do have the chance to be open and honest with how you feel, Capricorn, because what I'm seeing, especially in the masculine energy, is that it is an irrational fear of rejection that isn't necessary. I feel like it's just fear. It's just irrational. So make sure that you talk to this person, unless, yeah. So that's for the masculine energy. All right. Yes, Angie, I did do Sagittarius. Okay, signs you could be dealing with. We have Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Libra. That's for the masculine energy. For the feminine energy, we have Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. And that's all I see here. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we have any Aquariuses in the chat? Aquariuses, where are you? My quaquas. My quaquas. My aquas. My quaquas. Here. You waited, Marmar. I can't believe you. For a moment like this, some wait a lifetime. All right, I don't know where that came from. All right, quaquas, let's go. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's happening for you. 11-11. Can we? Can we what? Yeah, Sagittarius says 1:28:30. 1:28:30. Cancer. You guys have a little bit to go. Y'all last. Because Leo went first today. So love you. Love my Cancers. But you guys are going last. All right. Oh no. Not feeling well. Have some coffee. That'll do it. Okay. So, Aquariuses, we are doing feminine, Masculine energy, you can take it as yin and yang of yourself, masculine, feminine energy within you, or you can just resonate with one version of the story between y'all. Okay. Feminine is going first. Ah. Okay. Aquarius, feminine energy. Okay, so you're having a lot of worries and a lot of doubts, a lot of maybe overthinking when it comes to spending time with others and enjoying others' company. You know, you may be feeling like overwhelmed on who you want to spend your time with and celebrating with others, you know, because there could also be like options here. I'm not going to lie, you could have options and not know who to choose. Okay, you could have options and not know what to do or who to choose. That's for some of you. You also could just be feeling really like bored or feel like something's missing right now and like everyone wants to get together and be around and you're just like, I honestly want to be alone. Like I'm bored and I really want connection and I just don't feel it. Like I want connection and I feel so far removed from a sense of connection with anyone or anything. Hi Tammy, thank you for the follow. So that could be something that's frustrating you is that you really want a relationship, you want to be out, you want to have a good time, and then there's something in your head that's overplaying and you're blinded to see how to move forward. And you're feeling very like empty here. What else? You could be like clinging on to hearing your feelings. You could be clinging on to these standards, right? Like you have these really strong standards, Aquarius, that you stick to. And so when you're very disciplined about something about the way that I don't know, it's like a way of being where you really cling on or you obsess over the same thoughts over and over again. And you're really just feeling emotionally very drained because you feel like something is unfair. It's not fair. And you're clinging on to this feeling of something being unfair within what is this in regards to? It's just not fair. Letting go of a relationship or a person or a situation that occurred. You're having a really hard time letting go of it, even though it's over. And you just haven't grieved it. Heartbreak. Yeah. You're clinging on to previous heartbreak and you don't know how to let go. It kind of controls you in a way, this heartbreak. It like replays its narrative. And so you don't know how to give, like you don't know how to let your guard down. I don't know how. And it's like this perpetual heartache kind of happens in other parts of Like, it's just another disappointment. It's just another disappointment. It's just another disappointment. But you have a new beginning here, you know, and so you need to let go of old narratives because there is this new beginning happening for you, okay? And it's exciting and there's a new start and you're just clinging on to all these previous things that occurred, but that's not where you are now. So you really need to stay present in your energy because your present energy, you know, can create a whole new forward movement, but the past will only create more of the past. Thank you for the heart me, Tammy. Thank you. I'm not answering personal questions right now. This is just the zodiac signs. When it comes to I mean, you're doing two things at once, Aquarius. You're like, I'm really trying to bring something here successful and rewarding. Like, I really want to win. You know, I really want, like, this. I feel like you know what you want. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to say this because every Aquarius wants something different. Aquarius, I'm going to say you really know what you want. Okay, with the Magician to the Six of Wands, I know what I want. And I really want to be acknowledged. And I want to be seen, you know, and recognized. I want things to change. Yet I'm still like, here we go. Six of Swords in reverse. You're attached to the past. So you really want something to change from the past. Like, it's like you almost want, like, I'm hearing time machine. It's like you want to go through a time machine and change your past. And it's just like, that's in your actions. It's like, I want to change my past. Like, I want to change and I want to move forward. But again, you can't move forward because of the attachment to the past. So in the action, there's no action because you're doing two things at the same time. How can you move forward and still have this attachment to something that happened past? When there's this new beginning, there is a new beginning for you. But you will not let go of this heartbreak. It's like it's a perpetual sorrow. Maybe a part of you just feels like you're just empty. Mm-hmm. That's heavy. You're indecisive. You want two things at the same time. You want two things at the same time. And so that's why if you've been manifesting, for any of my Aquarians who've been manifesting or trying to, you're doing two things. You're saying, I want something new, but all you think about is this narrative that reruns. I can't, right? I want, but I'm still stuck. Well, I want, but stuck. So it's like two things can't happen at the same time. So you either want and you're open, or you're either, I'm closing, I'm just going to stay here in this. And so you're hollow. Hollow. Okay, let's see what the masculine's doing here. Like, you think that every situation that you're in will be what you experienced. And it's And then you start to see little things that start to happen around you. And you start to think, oh my God, this is exactly how it was then. And it's not. Just so you guys know, I'm not answering personal questions at this time. I appreciate them. I'm only doing all signs reading, okay, for the zodiac signs. Okay, masculine energy. Very. Okay. Okay, wow, I really like the masculine energy. When it comes to your thoughts, you're not trying to get too in your head, Aquarian men, okay? To masculine, not men, but masculine energy, sorry. In the masculine energy, you are putting the thoughts out of sight, out of mind, and you are doing something to work, okay? Work, okay? Even if it's a hobby, you're focusing on a hobby you do, or you're focusing on the work you do. And you're just kind of doing something repetitively. And the repetitiveness of what you do day in, day out, day in, day out. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, lovers, respect, and loyal. Thank you so much. So here we see with the Seven of Pentacles, you're working towards putting your guard down and letting that end so you can be open to love. There could be love coming in for you. Okay, Aquarius. So something could be ending, and you're trying to let your guard down to be more open and expressive in how you feel in love. Okay, so you're trying to express and outpour your feelings. Okay, so that's what you're thinking about. Do I express myself and outpour my emotions here, and not be so guarded, right? In your emotions, we have. Uh, in your emotions, we have a Three of Cups and a Three of Wands. You're exploring going out more. Okay, you're exploring social invitations, even if it's online. Like maybe you're going into more groups online or meeting more people. I feel like you're exploring different options. You're not staying so narrow. So you're like completely opposite of the feminine energy for the masculine energy. It's like you are celebrating, you're accepting social invitations, you're exploring the possibilities of what could come, and you're just investing your time and enjoying your time with people and just being carefree in the energy and being spontaneous, maybe doing things out of just spontaneity, okay? Just because you want to have fun, because you want to let your hair down, because you want to do something different. And so, in the actions here, we have justice upright. What did we have for the feminine energy in their feelings? Justice in reverse. So in the upright, you are taking responsibility in your actions. You are understanding that every decision you make has a cause and effect. And so you are openly expressing love. So that what? You get more out of life, you receive more. And so you are being more open. You are kind of, here with the Page of Cups, you're getting an emotional start, and maybe I like speaking out things that you want for love and idolizing them outwardly, like, so, right, like you are giving a message of love to someone, expressing yourself to somebody that you have a deep bond with, or within. Yeah, I think you're expressing your love openly and you're taking responsibility for times maybe where you weren't the most loving or you weren't the most open. And so then there's this sense, like the sensuality that comes out of you too, where you get to express yourself more and be more open in love. Not gonna lie, for some of my Aquarians, they're like are having sex with someone for the first time. Okay. Um, Yeah, not for the first time ever. I'm saying like the first time with someone new, maybe. Like you could be meeting somebody like at a bar or like, I don't know, you could be meeting someone or you could be you could have already been dating this person, okay, and you could be having sex with them for the first time. I don't know. I'm getting a sense of intimacy here. Okay, so there's something intimately happening sexually for the masculine Aquarians, okay? Signs you could be dealing with, we have Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, okay, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, strong Libra gang, damn. All right. Next, we have Pisces. Do we have any Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Pisces gang. Yes, I did do Virgo. Virgo's done. You can go on 1T. It's 28 minutes and 10 seconds. All right, Pisces, it's your turn. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for all the signs and their patience. I know each sign is getting it's getting a little long, but you can hang in there, Marmar. I know you can. All right, Pisces. Okay, I'm going to re-say it again. So for my Pisces, this is the masculine and feminine energy. Some of you may just resonate with feminine energy. Some of you may just resonate with masculine. It's just for self-interpretation. So that's what Debbie's been waiting for. To cross-watch on a Pisces. Hi, Ish. What's your sun sign? My head is starting to feel a little bit better. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, Pisces. Lovely. I love that. All right. So let's start with the feminine energy here. Wow. Okay. So for my Pisces with the full card to the 5 of Pentacles, it's like you could have had some faith in starting something new, but I feel here with the 5 of Pentacles, it's like there's a failure of something new starting because you're lying about communicating. or someone here, you're feeling insecure about starting with somebody because you're lying about communicating with who you're communicating with or who you want to move towards. Like there's something about like, are you dealing with two people? There's something here where it's like you're lying about who you really want to be with or who you really want to communicate with or where you really want to go. Like there's something, also there could be some financial troubles. So you're hiding that. Could be lying to your friends. Or there could be friends lying to you. You really are focusing on work or maybe staying at home more. There could be some financial losses, so you're trying to like dedicate more of your time to your money. It's almost like you're appearing like you're bored and you're single and like you've got nothing going on, but behind the scenes, you're definitely communicating with somebody. Okay. You might be communicating with two people here, Pisces, like someone older and someone younger with the Page of Wands and a Queen of Wands. It's giving like two different people. Like one is new and exciting, but you're lying to them because you're still talking from someone else from the past that has a very alluring energy. Like they are just someone that you kind of are inspired by. Whereas this Page of Wands is cute and cheerful and happy go lucky and very sweet and innocent. So you're dealing with someone, but you're lying about that you're talking to them. Yeah, this is messy. Oh, Pisces. I'm trying to understand. Yeah, there's something here though. Okay, you're missing somebody. You're lying that you're not missing somebody because you are. You miss somebody, they ghosted you or left you out in the cold. And so you were like, okay, I'm going to start with someone new. But you've been missing somebody and craving them. And you've been like realizing like how messed up you've been over this shocking, like, you feel like it's toxic though. Like this chase for them is toxic because, but you can't help it because you really do miss this person. You can't help but think about them and miss them. Like, I really miss you. And you're just realizing it right now, all of a sudden. Like, I really miss you. Okay. This could be a friend, right? And like not realizing how much you really liked a friend, even, and now it's turning into something more or something like that. In the emotions, you're really taking time out for yourself here with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, you're really working on yourself. Okay, High Priestess, you're really working on the inner parts of yourself, Pisces, because you really want to make sure that you're doing things with a sense of, it's a good sense of judgment, but it's also like I want to do things with harmony, or like I want to be in harmony with you and I want to work towards it, but I want to also make sure that like I'm not doing this because I'm bored or empty. Like I want to make sure that if I'm coming back to you, it's because I like really miss you, right? Okay, so you want to be very intentional here. You know, you want to make sure, okay, it's not because it's just I'm sad and lonely. Like I need to be in good health. Like, do I really want them? So you're like questioning yourself. Okay, in your actions, you are communicating with somebody that you have love for them or that you're in love with them. But you were almost like denying this to yourself in your thoughts. If you've been lying to yourself. Okay. So with the Two of Cups to the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, you are communicating that you see this person as like someone that you're really in love with and is a sense of security to you. Like you love them, but you also feel very secure in having a relationship with them. Like they are, like you feel like this person's very warm and open-hearted and you truly miss their, I feel like this person's very gentle, or you feel a gentleness in them that you just like to be close to. So yes, you do miss this person. Yeah, I feel like you're missing somebody. I'm hearing that song again, When You're Gone. When you're gone, the pieces of myself will be missing you. And when you're gone. Okay, let's get into the masculine. I have done Leo, but I haven't done Aries. Aries is coming after this. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit of a different vibe, but we'll see. So starting out here, we have a Four of Wands in reverse. This is an upset in the relationship, Pisces, and feeling like maybe it was non-contractual, okay, and that led to instability because there was no commitment. You deeply care about this person, okay, Capricorn, possibly here for the masculines, but I deeply care about this person. And I want to be open hearted with them. Is it the first? Okay, yeah, this is the first time. I want to be open hearted with this person that I truly am disappointed in missing them. Like, I really do miss this person's energy in my life. When it comes to your feelings here, you really want to invest because you see this person as someone you could have a really good life with. And you're exploring giving them, being open and exploring, talking to them about why you love them and how you do want to put effort towards them and you want to explore the option of being with one another. Okay, so you also may be trusting your intuition at this time because in the feminine energy we have the high priestess, and so you've already been checking on yourself, like, am I tripping or am I serious? And I feel like Pisces, yeah, no, you do know that you really do love this person and that you want to invest in them, and that you'd like to explore this. I feel like I really do want this, yeah. And then in the actions, we have, this is so wild, but we have an Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is frustration because, and possibly even obsession here, Pisces, because this person is going to give you a hard time and you know it. You know that, like, bringing this person back into your life and the trust factor, or there's some aspect about this relationship that trying to get this person back will not be easy, or it might not even happen, right? So Pisces, it also here with the Six of Cups, it's like, I miss you, um but how do we how do we get past what happened in the past? How do I accept what happened in the past, and how do you accept what happened in the past? So there's a part of you that's attached to the past, which is why you're not able to, and you're fighting it. Now you're fighting the connection. So for the masculines, you're not being open with how you feel. For the feminine energy, you are being open to how you feel, but the masculine energy is shutting down because they don't think, like, especially if you express your feelings and this person denies you, you just think, all right, it's a wash. I tried, but, like, I can't fight for this if I'm the only one fighting. So it feels here like you're going to try, but if this person cannot let go of the past and you cannot, then you're kind of here like, then there's no point in this, because you also could be having a lot of regrets about what you did in the past. All right. Like, you could be feeling, sometimes when you see this Five of Swords upright, it feels like a shallow victory. Like, honestly, like, I want them. This for the Pisces masculines, right? I want them, but a part of me doesn't even feel like I'm deserving of them because I've treated them the way that I did. Like, when we talk about a five star, it's an upper hand win, but it's shallow, meaning, like, I did it for sex, or I did it for this, or I did it for whatever the reason was. It was not a good intention. It was not. And so a part of you feels like, should I even go back if it wasn't for a good intention? So yeah, you like fight that within yourself of like you're frustrated that you did that. Some of you guys are very hard on yourselves. That's why you're coming in with your emotions, like wanting just to say, maybe it's just I apologize. I'm sorry. It may not even be like getting back together because you don't even think you're worthy of that getting back together if you did do something like that. For the ones who did do something like that, you might be like, I'm not really deserving of a relationship. Like, I don't expect this person to take me back. So, yeah, I feel here like you may fight for the connection, but you also may have a hard time letting go of what happened in the past and seeing frustrated about the things that occurred back then. And some of you guys aren't going to do anything. You're just rethinking about it. And you're like, if I could start now, then I would do this and I would do that and I would do this and I would do that differently. So you're like having this whole idolization of things you would have done. Thank you for the heart puff. Thank you for the rose. This is like a story, man. It may not resonate with all, especially the masculine energy here. But you know, I do find that the feminine energy and the masculine energy are kind of telling two different stories here. So yeah, endings. Yeah, someone left, someone walked out, and you know, you may just be wanting to make a wrong right. Like I just feel like I should just yeah, make a wrong right. Exactly. Okay, got it. So signs you could be dealing with, we have Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, strong fire here for the feminine energies. Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. All right. And that's what I have. It's interesting. It does resonate. I walked away. Who left? Well, I put the cards away. So I can't really tell now. I put the cards away so fast. I'm so sorry. I would just like you can listen to it back. You can watch it back on YT and you can see which like if that part makes clear to you when you watch both of them back. But I really can't remember. I am so sorry. Like I don't see him in front of me. I go blank. I mean, you know who left, so fill in the blank. Like someone left. Was it you or was it them? And then fill out that part. Like I am drawing like on what I said. Like sometimes that really does happen to me. Like I will like, especially if I've done a personal read on somebody. Like I'll have someone come back and be like, "You said this, this." I'm like, "When? What? How?" And they're like, "No, no, you said I did." And I was like, "Yeah, that was in the moment. I don't remember now. That was like 10 minutes ago." Like I literally like if I've been a reading, it's all just current like energy. And I'm just like, I don't remember anything after. Oh, for the wrong and the right, I felt like it was Pisces trying to masculine. The masculine energy was trying to right a wrong. Like they felt like they were trying to do something shallow and they knew what they were doing was wrong. So I will say for that, it felt like the masculine energy felt bad and wanted to apologize. But for the feminine, it didn't. It could have felt a little different there. Like I want to be open and expressing how I feel. Like I didn't feel the same vibes from the masculine and feminine energy. If that makes sense. I mean, they could be related, but anyway, I'm getting turned around. I'm tired. We're close to midnight. Okay. All right. So, Aries, you are next. Do we have any Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? What's all the laughing for, Debbie? Why are you laughing at me? All right. Next is Aries. We're going to be doing the masculine and feminine of the zodiac signs. You can take it as maybe you feel like you're vibing more with the feminine, or sometimes you can just feel like, oh, it's my yin and my yang. So you can take it how you want to. It's for your own interpretation. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, when I get really tired, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore sometimes. It's bad. Like I was looking at my reading from the other night and I was like, I could tell by the end, especially like with that Virgo Libra, because they were towards the end, I was gone. Like I was so tired. Like that's when I start getting really weird and like saying just stupid. I get tired. I get tired and silly. All right, Aries, feminine energy. What are you thinking? Hmm. Dang. Dang, Aries. I'm when I'm looking at your cards, I'm hearing how could you? How could you? Okay, you're very hurt. No, I'm not going to be on Friday. No. Yeah, Aries. For the feminine energy, I'm looking at your thoughts, and I feel how could you? Interesting. Okay, so for the feminine energy, I think you're actually going through hurt, but you're being very quiet about it, or you're trying to get over it, and I think you're just going silent as a result. You know, you're needing time to kind of recuperate here and reflect. So you might be withdrawing. You're actually quite hurt by somebody. I think you're disappointed here, but you also are like, this is just unfair. This could be like a third party situation. Three of Cups, Three of Swords. Someone could have cheated or told you they were interested in somebody else, and you're just like, and then on top of that, they could be blaming you for their lack, like for something they did and making you responsible when it's not your responsibility at all. Like, this is just unfair. This is not right. And so you just feel, yeah, it's a disappointment, but you're quiet about this disappointment. It's pretty, you're just withdrawing. You're very disappointed in somebody. Okay. Hmm. And hurt, like, especially if they cheated on you, or told you they liked someone else after being intimate with you. It's like, why didn't you tell me that you weren't before we did all that, right? So someone, like, you kind of hooked up with somebody impulsively, but they weren't going to like stick around or chase this, because look at all these cars, like fast cars, like something happened very fast moving, And it was impulsive, but there was no. Okay, so you did something impulsive, or you two did something impulsive together without any thought or process into where it was going or what it meant, because it didn't really mean anything either to them or to you or something, and then you're getting blamed on top of that. There was like a lack of what it meant. It didn't mean anything. It was impulsive. Someone could be telling you that, and that really hurts you. Like there's a lack of drive. Like someone ran out of the desire to pursue you, and it really hurts your feelings. Or something of that nature. Maybe you got really, we're on Aries, maybe you got really excited for somebody and then the flames died quickly, you know? And it could be because they're involved with other people. In your feelings, we have the moon. So you are feeling like a lot of, like you're imagining a lot of things about it's a lot of like of them coming. I don't know what this is. In your feelings, in your feelings, you're actually talking, like, I don't know if you're talking to other people, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, page. You're getting, in your feelings, you're getting something new and you're moving on. So it's like you're in pain, but you're quickly moving on from the pain with somebody else. But that's the illusion, is you think that by moving, like, especially intimately, if you think moving on from somebody else is going to fix the feeling of how you feel about it, it won't. It'll still be there when you know, but you may think, you know, oh, I can just move on with someone new. But I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune, I mean, maybe with your own personal vision and your move, it depends on your desire to move. I think you're coming from a place of pain, but you're trying to recuperate because it was just impulsive and it was quick and it was a bad judgment or a bad decision call. And you're just like, kind of like, you know what? I learned my lesson. I'm moving forward. I'm going to trust that there's something better out there for me. So you're moving past fear. You're moving past illusion by having a personal vision that conquers that moon card. So, okay, because you start with the moon and then you end with the Wheel of Fortune. So, Leo, we did Leo. It was at 49 minutes and 50 seconds. 49 minutes and 50 seconds. So here with the moon to the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you are like, if your personal vision is that I am moving forward and I'm going to communicate with openly and lovingly with new people, it seems like you get exciting news back. So I think you're moving on quickly from this heartbreaker, from this person, because you're just like, no, I'm not going to let this get to me. And honestly, emotionally, what am I caught up on? It was an impulsive decision. I'm not worried. I got options. So you could be quickly moving on from someone, even though it was a little bit disappointing here, Aries. Yeah, I did hear how could you? Because I feel like maybe what they said or what they did was hurtful too. Like there was something that stung a little bit, but you're quickly moving past it because you're just like, I'm not going to let this get to me. I'm not. I choose not to. So I'm moving in my own way. Good luck with that. I'm moving my way. You can go my way and get the out. Move. 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 Okay. Move. Okay. Heard. Move on, Nina. Okay. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to think about that. That's fine. We'll move. We'll move on. Okay. So here in your actions, you're moving forward. You know, you're recuperating. You're moving forward. You had some setbacks maybe, but you're working through them. You might be putting more work in your life than romantic. Okay. You might be, you know, just focusing on the people who are loyal to you, that you trust. With the with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, you're, I'm sorry, Seven of Wands. With the Seven of Wands here in reverse, you could be feeling very vulnerable at this time. Okay. And I'm not going to lie, you could be feeling a little insecure about whatever occurred. And, you know, while you're talking to new people, you know, you got to take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. So you're just focusing on work at this time and till you feel strong enough, because I feel like you're feeling a little bit vulnerable to your fears or to what the hurt that you felt. But here with the High Priestess, okay, you trust that things will get better over time. I'm just going to focus on other things, and over time, this will feel better. This will get better because I believe I'm moving on. I'm not going. They shall not be named. The situation never happened. Like you're almost like erasing something out of sight, out of mind. Got it. So that's what's happening. Let's do the masculine energy now. Actions. Yeah, you're erasing somebody. Out of sight, out of mind. There's love for the masculines on this side. Masculine energy's got love. We're on Aries right now. We're on Aries. Hang on. Okay. This kind of makes sense. Okay, so this is kind of making sense to me now that I'm seeing the masculine energy. Like it's all showing up now. So here with the Two of Cups, there is love here, but you're defensive because there could be someone else with the Three of Cups. So you're just like, I have love, I have a bond with you, but I'm guarded because other people know about us, or you are involved with other people and you're overindulging and it's not cute, or you're saying you want me, but your guard is up and you're escaping from me. So or you're just like not present with me. So I'm over it. I'm over it because I'm trying to be open and loving to you and you're giving me a wall. And then on top of that, like you're messing around with other people or you're dealing with someone else. Absolutely not. Aries is not okay. Aries is not having it. I'm not having it. No, it's only me. I do not share. No, 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 no. Okay, got it. Masculine Aries is putting their foot down. Okay. In your feelings, you're deciding like you have to make a decision here. I'm realizing I cannot be in between with this person. And I've been in between because I've been wanting to keep the peace. I like this person. I do. And I want things to work out. But I am not okay with this. I'm over it. And honestly, you're tired of putting your effort in. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, like it's frustrating. And you could have been a little obsessed about this person or with this whole, like, I'm not gonna lie, you could have been a little obsessed over them because even here with the Devil card, you're releasing them. The obsession is gone. The bond between you two, you're releasing it. You're releasing the bond. So, you're even maybe releasing, like if you guys are married, you could be getting a divorce, or yeah, you could be getting a divorce. You realize I needed to get a divorce because you may be wanting to go to someone else. Okay, that could also be something. I want to go to somebody else. I want a divorce. I want to be in another relationship. I don't see us working out. Okay. In the actions, you're going off. You're going off. Okay. You're going off. This is someone who is doing something very, not going to lie, rash. You could be doing something very rash, very fast, making a fast decision because I don't want the stress. I don't want the pressure. I literally want to lighten my load, and you are feeling like something that I'm responsible for, or I'm feeling the weight of you and I need you to get off of me. Get off. Hop off here. Get out of my car. Get out of my car. Yeah, that's like, get out of my car. Get out of my house. Go. Like you may be kicking someone out. Honestly, it's just like you're going quiet because you're better off. I'm better off. I'm better off without you. I want to go silent. I don't want you. Yeah, Aries masculine is putting their foot down and is like, get out. I don't want you here. I don't have nothing to say to you. I'm good on my own. Bye. Bye. So yeah, you feeling good on who you are and what you are, and I don't need you. Quick decision. This might be something that you do in a heat of a moment, so you could regret it. Some of you will regret this because when you see a knight of I'm sorry, when you see a knight of wands in reverse, this is someone who's just very arrogant and like kind of says things insensitively. So you might be saying some things that you may end up regretting, but you may not apologize for it, but you might feel bad later when you think about it. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Capricorn. Yeah. Watch your mouth. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh no. Okay, that is for my Aries masculines. Could strongly be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I just feel that you're just better off, and someone just lights a fuse under you, and you kind of go off. I don't think you're trying to intentionally hurt someone, but once you get to a level, I feel like you can't control it. That was my best mate for. I kind of want to do this in an accent here. That was my best mate for years, and he's been sorry. And he's been that's not funny. Okay, hold on. Let me take this seriously. I'm sorry. But it's just the way he said my best mates. I kind of want to do it in an accent, That's all. Okay. That was my best mate for years, and he has been very abusive to me and others. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. I just was laughing because of how bad my accent was, not because of what you said. So yeah, but I'm sorry to hear that. But I kind of do want to try to do it again in an accent. That was my bait. Why can't I do it? It's like fading. My accent's fading. That was my best mate for years, and he has been very abusive to me and others. There's my accent. I just really wanted to do it in an accent. What can I say? But that wasn't funny. My accent was funny. Let me explain myself. Okay. So signs you could be dealing with for the feminine here is Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Virgo, Pisces, we were mates for 36 years and he does it every day. I'm literally at a loss for words. Okay. Dang, that person needs to be held accountable. Sorry. What sign are they? Is it a Pisces? Okay. All right, moving on to Taurus. It's Taurus time. Just making a lot of my chair squeaks. I'm so silly by the end. Oh God. Oh, he's in Aries. Oh, okay. Yeah. And you're in Aries? Two Aries going at it? Oh, I'd love to see that. Two Aries at the same time? How do I get a reading? I'm not doing personal readings right now. I'm really just focusing on the collective readings because like I have another job and I really only have time for these readings right now, so I can't do both. No, you're a Scorpio. Ooh. Even Scorpio and Aries going at it at the same time, not that's also diabolical. I've seen Aries and Aries and Scorpios go at it before, and somehow I ended up in the middle, and I was like, "What the?" I literally was just standing here. How did I get in the middle? But I think it's really because the Aries didn't want to get involved with the Scorpio. So then they tried to like push it off like I had something to do with any of it. When I'm just watching them like this, I'm like the scape. I don't know how, guys, but I'm always the scapegoat for shit. And it's just like, I just stand there and I'm just like, what the fuck even happened? I was just standing here. This, I swear, I'm always the scapegoat. Like, because they were like low key upset with each other. And then the Scorpio was telling me she was upset with the Aries. And I'm over here like, oh, I could see why you're upset. And then all of a sudden, Aries comes in and is like, you're talking behind my back. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, we're not like talking behind your back. Well, I'm not, like, you know? Oh, no, I'm not saying me. I'm not saying me. I'm just saying what happened in the situation. And so, yeah, I was like, what the heck is going on? And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the Scorpio had a reason to be mad. Like she definitely had a right to be mad. And then even when this like even when the Aries went off, like the Scorpio just gave it right back to her, and then the Aries backed down. So I was like, because the Aries didn't really react. She just kind of was like giving like looks. And then later the Aries apologized. I'm just telling you what happened when I saw the fight go down. I was like, oh. It wasn't even a fight. It was an argument. But I would say Scorpios and Aries going at it is pretty interesting because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not saying this is gonna happen every single time, but Scorpios usually when they pick a fight, I would not pick a fight with Scorpio. I wouldn't pick a fight. I wouldn't want to pick a fight with the Aries either. I wouldn't want to pick a fight with either of them. But Scorpio is like, if you come at a Scorpio, be very mindful because they do not forget. That's all I'll say. From what I've noticed, they might forgive you, but they don't forget it. Scorpios are those kind to get you back later, you know? Very strategic. Like I think Scorpios are very strategic, and I mean that in a complimentary way. But you know, I wouldn't do that. Okay, Taurus. Like you won't even know what you did, but right now later. So, all right, Taurus. That's you. All right, so Tauruses, we are doing the feminine and masculine of your sign. And so the way that this is going to work is you can take it as this is just my feminine. I'm just vibing with the feminine. Oh, the Scorpio. I'm just vibing with, I'm down saying Scorpio. I'm just vibing with the masculine. Okay. So you can take it as you want. It's for self-interpretation. Okay. So, Taurus, when it comes to working on a connection, a romantic connection, in your thoughts, you're really not trying to overthink it or really, you really want to take a step back so you can really think, okay, like what is necessary and what is the BS? So you might be trying to like, I think this is inward or to yourself for the feminine Tauruses. It's like you're over here kind of trying to cut through what is real, what is the truth of it, and what is the red where like I need to cut the fat out pretty much. Like I need to cut the fat out of the relationship. And so I kind of want to withdraw a little bit to see what I really need. You know, I want to recharge. Some of you guys are going quiet on a connection that you were working towards. When it comes to your feelings, I think that you've lied about being over it or that you don't have any feelings about it, right? It's like you've kind of been lying about that to others or yourself even. And I think you're just ready to move forward and trust that you do want a lover, you do want a relationship. So you're not trying to overthink it. You're trying to ground yourself, okay? And in your emotions, you're saying, you know, I've been lying about my feelings, I've been hiding them. And this is a time for me to be maybe trust myself and express myself in who I love and what I love, right? When it comes to your actions, we see the Temperance and the Ten of Wands and the High Priestess. So you're trying to balance out a very stressful situation that you let's put a toll on you. So there's a situation that's gone down that has really put a toll on you. You've been very stressed about if this relationship will connect again, but you just have to trust yourself in making the decision yourself, and then everything else will fall into suit. So you might, yeah, there might be here like a, you know, burdening yourself, taking too much of the responsibility of what occurred and needing to balance that out and kind of give yourself some grace and put that weight back on the other person because they're just as responsible, especially if it's a connection, right? So you may be taking on too many burdens of what occurred or what has happened. And you're kind of, like I said, you're cutting the fat and you're clearing that. Wow, the feminine energy is so straightforward to the point. It's just very, very adamant, very clear, very level-headed. You may feel like there's a part of you that wants what you want, and that's a sign of your immaturity, okay? Because we have spoiled and immaturity was in reverse. So there could be a sense of like immaturity. It's like, well, I want what I want and I don't want to have to do this and that. And it's like, well, when we're talking about a connection, you know, come down back to earth, babe, because like maybe it's a little too high. And you know, someone's asking you to be a little bit more understanding here. So it's like, all right, fine. I will, you know, I will be more mature about the situation. I can go farther by giving kindness or love. And, you know, it may actually help the situation grow. You know, this relationship may have the distance, you know, may go the distance, have the distance, may go the distance here, right? So, yeah, with the vitality and the celebration, it's like, I think you two are going to come together with a win. And, you know, you may have to learn how to compromise here to make something happen together with one another. So that's what I'm seeing for the feminine energy. Let's see what we got going on for the masculine. Wow, we have 4 swords in the masculine energy too. That's so funny. Okay. Okay, so in your thoughts here, you're trying to stay kind of Hi, Erin. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you, Erin. So here in the Nine of Pentacles to the Temperance card for the Taurus masculine energy, we have here someone who's trying to put an effort um, into themselves and kind of work through any feel like you feel two ways about it. And so you're trying just to be okay in who you are and not think about the other people involved. Four of Swords, Four of Wands. Because the other people may be causing tension for you just in terms of what you want in a relationship. It's like it's causing you tension. There also could be somebody here that you're bonding with and it's getting exciting and it's good and you're enjoying your intimacy with someone, especially sexually, but or you enjoy confiding in somebody, but other people are kind of ruining your connection with somebody. In your emotions, we have the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You want to be very forthright about the direction you're going in. Bye. And then Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups, it's like you here are very confused about, should I really leave this behind? So the masculine and feminines have a lot of the same cards. You also are very quiet about what you tell others at this time. And you're trying to balance that because sometimes these people have helped you feel like you knew what you were doing, but now you don't want to talk to them anymore about things. And so you're kind of confused as you move forward because you want to move on from what happened or from the past. You want to let go, of your fears. 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 50 seconds. That's the long readings. Okay. And then, so yeah, you want to move away from those feelings. In your actions, you're not taking anything because you're actually overthinking things and having a lot of doubts and fears about an argument or a fight that takes place. And so with the Two of Swords being here, it's like you have to make a difficult decision to clear some confusion up because there's been a lot of confusion in a connection for the masculine Tauruses, and you need to like talk it out because you don't really like what is being said or what you're hearing. So this seems like an argument that goes down and you're just like so confused by what is going on because it's like someone could be spreading some gossip or something and it's like it's really not here, it's really not anybody's business. Yeah, there's a lack like someone wants like two people don't want it the same way. It's like there's a lack of like collaboration or working together to make something happen. Someone's also very traditional while the other one is not like at all. So two people want two different things and it's like a lack of vision coming together in this. There's a lot of communication going on with multiple people. And it's creating a lot of arguments and fights. This also could be in friendships too, where you need to be honest about how you feel about something, but you're very defensive to let go. So you want to be honest here to the Taurus masculines. You want to be honest, but you're very afraid to let go because you here are feeling like you need to confront others who might be attacking your judgment. And so you want to let go of that. So you need to be more honest about how you feel because people are questioning you because they don't understand. And so you might be having to let go of being so defensive because people may just be trying to understand you, but you are taking it as an attack on your character or of yourself and your your ability to judge a situation or something going down, and it's just like, no, I'm not. Like it's kind of like you need to drop the defenses if you feel them, because no one's attacking you, but you might be feeling attacked by others when they're just questioning you. So that could be something here. Like you could feel like something's like an attack, but I feel like it's a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, possibly here. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Libra, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, and that's all I'm seeing on the masculine side. On the feminine side, I see Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. That's what I see on the feminine side. The masculine and the feminine were very different. Like on the feminine side, I only got a romance, and then on the masculine side, I was getting friendship. So very different on those sides, okay? All right, we're moving into Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the collective of Gemini. Hi, Chelsea. I would just say good night. See you tomorrow. I would just say watch this reading back or watch one of my other readings and see if you get a clarity on your relationship, but I'm not doing personal readings at this time. So thank you. Regina, hi. All right, Gemini gang. All right, Gemini. So we are doing the masculine and feminine energy of your sign. Okay, so you can take it as your yin and your yang, or you can take it as they're separate. You may just feel masculine or just feminine. It is up to you. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Geminis in their thoughts. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Okay, Geminis, this one's interesting. So we start off here with a Temperance in reverse. So this is telling me that something feels very unfair to you within a connection and you want it to end because you honestly may be going back to somebody else or you guys are trying again to like put faith back into the relationship or have hope in a relationship where you saw it very imbalanced before. So, or you're ending one connection and you're changing and kind of reinventing yourself right now in your thoughts. Like, you might have a moment where you backtrack, okay, this week, and you mentally feel like you start replaying the same narratives in your mind, but you get over it quicker than you expect and you kind of fulfill your belief in I'm going somewhere else here with the star card. All right, the star card is talking about a sense of enlightenment or like an aha moment, even possibly here where you feel more self-assured in yourself. Yeah, it's like someone here is going to be more hardworking and maybe more to the point with you than before. So, or you will be. So that'll kind of help this imbalance or this. Yeah, someone's going to be more hardworking or give more to this situation or with you. I feel like when it comes to your feelings here, Aquarius, we have a lot of feelings here, but we have the nine of did I say Aquarius? Sorry, Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, or you have an Aquarius placement. I don't know. But Gemini is what I'm seeing here with the nine of Pentacles to the Strength card. You are trying to be more comfortable in who you are and have a little bit more refinement when you come to feeling maybe insecure or defensive here with the nine of wands to the 10 of swords. And maybe that's something that's ending, is your defensive walls are ending and you're letting that come down a little bit more. For some of you with the Fool card to the Devil, you may be openly just accepting that you want someone or something and kind of falling into, you know what, F it, I want to do it. I want to go. I want to go do this. So here with the Fool card to the Devil card, you may be accepting a temptation. You know, something may be really tempting you and you're just like, fine, I'll go. And with the Queen of Wands to the Six of Pentacles, it's like you're very attracted to someone in the amount that they're giving to you. So I don't know. It's looking pretty good here. It's looking pretty good. Like you may be accepting an invitation out, or there's an offering here of something that it's just like, I just can't refuse. Like I'm feeling like I just don't want to refuse this, and I want to be open to this. I don't want to shut it down anymore. Because in the past, maybe you were just like, no, I'm good. I'm on my own. I'm fine. I'm fine. But I feel like now, Gemini, you're just like, I give up. I just want it. If I want it, I want it. You know, so you might be, yeah, like you're getting tempted, but you're accepting the temptation of some sort. Okay. Here with the Magician card to the Five of Cups, I feel like you're changing a situation that you were actually quite sad about, and you're realizing like it just, I don't know, like something here is calling you. I don't know, someone's calling you possibly, or something's changing, and there's a decision being made, or a rebirth. This looks like a rebirth for the Gemini feminines with the Star card and the Judgment. Something's coming back around. Okay, something is changing. A situation that you felt quite sad about is changing, and here with the Ace of Wands, it's moving, and it is, you're putting your fears behind you. 10 of Cups. This is looking pretty happy. This is looking pretty like you're enjoying your time with somebody. So you're realizing how much you're enjoying your time with someone, and how much maybe how much you like somebody here. Okay, with the 10 of Cups to the Ace of Wands, you are very confident in how you feel about somebody, and you're no longer letting your fears or your doubts get the best of you. Right? You're trying to let your walls down here. Again, I am seeing sex for some of you. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of you guys may be having sex with someone. So maybe that's part of you letting your walls down, is being just a little bit more open to the possibilities of feeling. I don't know. I just feel like you're enjoying your time spent with somebody too. Like you're just having a really good time. So not just that, but you are just really enjoying your time with somebody. Oh, on YT. You can find the Leo reading on YT. Thank you for the roses, Regina. I appreciate that. So yeah, feminines are, no, just kidding, but kind of, yeah. I mean, maybe for the Gemini feminine, yeah, you looking good. You looking like a whole entree. Okay, you are, you are really enjoying your time with someone, and I feel like you're the Five of Cups. Maybe you're just feeling low energetically. But no, someone here wants you. You're realizing, oh, damn, you like me? Maybe that's it. Like someone's telling you they like you. And you were just like over here, like, I'm going to be single forever. And someone's like, I really would love to date you. Like, seriously, you know? And you're just like, what? Like something like that could happen to some of you. All right. So let's see what's happening for the masculine energy of the Geminis. Oh, YouTube. You can go to YouTube. Yeah. YouTube. Oh my God, your cards are repeating. Okay. So you've accomplished something here. A cycle has ended for you, Gemini. A cycle has ended. And again, there, even for the masculine energy, there is a reinvention or a rebirth or just a sign of an open within a love connection. Again, it's repeating itself, like this love connection is coming in, Knight of Cups. It's romantic, um it's flirty, it's a flirty love offer, but it's a re-invitation, and you're balancing out this connection. Okay, so this is somebody coming on in trying to balance the connection with you. Okay, and give you an offer, or you might be giving them an offer. It doesn't matter who it is, but someone's giving somebody an offer, and you might be here questioning if you want to do it though. 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups. You're a little bit two minds, like, should I don't know if I should go into this, like, what am I doing? Should I be open to this or should I not? Should I explore how I feel about this person? Should I be open to exploring this? So you're questioning it here in your head. And even in how you feel, it's like you do feel very strong feelings for this person. And you're trying to be wise about how you express your love to somebody. How much do I give? You're trying to control how much you give. Yeah, it's like an attraction is here. I also think this is, like I said, an invitation here. But you're trying to balance that out because it's almost like you're don't be too idealistic here. Sometimes when you're dealing with a Knight of Cups, it's someone who's very idealistic, overly prone to fantasy. So you do want to be mindful of that, okay? Because there may be an invite, but it might be just you know a fantasy, and that's why you're over here overthinking it, because you're like, okay, is it just me in my head? But 9 of Swords in reverse, here we go. That's great. So in your actions, you're relieving yourself from the stress and you're forgiving yourself and moving forward. You're like, I'm no longer going to be insecure about this. I'm moving forward. And I don't know, this could be somebody new coming in, Gemini. Okay. Again, some of you guys, it's a rebirth or like a restart in this connection. But for some of my Geminis, this is a lover coming in saying they want to work on it with you. Maybe slowly, but I don't know. I'm getting some type of, like, I don't know if it's kissing. I don't know if it's first base, second base. Maybe you go all the way. But I'm getting something here where it's like I want to put my efforts out on the line. Like, I want to put my heart a little bit out there and like express that I'm really into somebody and work on it. Like I have patience. Like, I can wait. So you may just want to express yourself to somebody and wait it out. But I definitely think that you're committed to working it out with somebody. Yeah, I feel here that you're patient and you're compassionate towards this person, and you're compassionate in waiting it out with them. But it's also like, don't be too prone to fantasy here, because you could get, you could be mistreated if but it looking, oh, okay, victory, skillful. Yeah, I guess this does lead to something of a victory here. So take your time with it. It takes time, but the engine will start going. Maybe like it's like fixing an engine. It just takes some time to get the motor going. Yeah, let them come to you too, though. That's what it's saying here with the Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. It's like you're letting that person come to you and you're expressing it back. Okay, so you don't need to be the initiator here. I don't actually think you are. Yeah, relationships. It's saying it's a relationship. So this person will tell you they want to be in a relationship with you, is what I'm getting. All right, signs you could be dealing with. We have Sagittarius, Pisces. This is a lot of cups everywhere. Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, That's for the masculines. For the feminines, we have Sagittarius as well. Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. All right, we're going to finish off with my Cancers. My Cancers. Cancer. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you so much, Regina. Okay, Cancer, and then we're done. Wow, 4 hours, Nina. I think it's just like, maybe I should just do readings for the, but no, I like doing them together to see how they're different and the same. These are long. Maybe I need to break them up. I don't know. These ones are long. Maybe break them up by the elements and just like record these ones. Okay, I'm thinking about that one. All right, Cancer. All right. All right, so we're doing the masculine and feminine of your sign of Cancer. You can take it as your yin and your yang. You can take it as I just vibe with the masculine or I just vibe with the feminine. It's up to you. It's interpreting yourself for yourself. Love. All right, let's get started. My words are not making sense because I'm towards the end. And they never do when I'm at the end here. All right, Cancer, what are you thinking? Well, you're quite defensive here about working, confused if you want to work it out with somebody here or work on it with someone, or you might be even confused about your work. You know, you might be really guarded about where you work and you're confused if you want to stay in it. And you may be having conversations about that. You also could be confused about your finances at this time and maybe trying to kind of spend more time on your own to work or put more effort into work and less time around people. You might be communicating that. Ace of Swords, Chariot. Yeah, you're going towards a goal or you're going to move. You're going to move. You may be communicating that you want to move or you want to go in a certain direction. You could be feeling very scattered at this time in terms of how you feel, like in terms of how you're feeling, you're very more action based at this time. You know, I need to do this and this and this. So you're not really too much focused on how you feel because you're kind of scattered in terms of your feelings. Your attention span could be very small at this time and feeling like all over the place. With the 10 of Wands in reverse, you do need to release some like you need to lighten your load here. And a part of that may be your arguments with others. You know, you may be getting really rash because you're all over the place and trying to do a bunch of things. So you may be very quick to be a little bit combative at this time, maybe. And so you need to like lighten the responsibility and let others figure it out. It's not always it's not always yours to solve, right? Something like that. Okay, your actions. Yeah, you're not doing anything. That's what good for you. Don't. Yeah, in your actions, you're kind of going quiet and you're just spending time to focus on what really makes you happy here. Strength card. You could be going quiet until things kind of, I'm hearing like the storm, kind of letting the storm pass. Okay, so you could be quiet at this time, keeping to yourself because you feel happy and you want to continue that. So you may be going quiet on people who don't make you feel that way. You also may be here with the Fool card. What are we doing here with the Fool card? Something new is starting. So you could also be focusing on a new start. this could be the start. The new start is you focusing on. Some of you guys are allocating your finances and starting a new financial plan. Some of you guys are also focusing, the balance of personal life versus work life, or something like that. So you could be and trying to be level-headed and not get so overwhelmed here in your action. So you're trying to be patient with yourself. You're trying to be, you may be the advisor of others at this time too, and like advising. See, that's the hard part. It's like, how much do I give to you and give to myself? Because you kind of drain me. So that could be something here. So it's like you might be kind of trying to keep your distance because it's draining, right? And you want to stay happy. And so if you're around people who are kind of taking your energy away, you want to be mindful of how much you're giving at this time. Yeah, you're doing a routine, a very structured routine. So that's maybe your focus is the routines you're trying to make. That's for the feminines. All right. Let's see what we got going on for the masculines. If you're looking for love really quick, when it comes to love, I'm picking up on some singles here. You may be quite guarded at this time and opening yourself up when it comes to love, because you're confused on who you want to work it towards. You could have more than one option here, Cancer, and you're communicating with a couple people and you're seeing who it could work out the best with. But your actions and your conversations are very to the point. You're being honest, but you're not being the most open. So you're a little mysterious here, I feel, in terms of like if you're dating new people. In terms of how you feel in these love connections, you're communicating, you're moving forward, but you're not trusting people, and you're kind of fighting yourself on how you feel, because I think there's a part of you that wants to be open to new love, and then there's another part of you that I just don't trust people. So what's the in between? And so you may just try to enjoy your time going out on dates, and you don't know, so you're trusting that when you do know, you're giving yourself grace, okay? In your actions, you're giving yourself grace when you know, and right now I don't, and that's okay. And so you're being patient with yourself. Okay, so let's see what's happening for my masculines here. Okay, you were exploring. I feel like for my masculine energy, you might have been exploring some possibilities here, and you've accomplished like what you were looking for. I feel like you were looking for something, and you put a lot of time and energy, and that's completed. A cycle has completed for you because of you could have gone on a trip, or you could have been dating around, and you're like ending dating around, but you're very intuitive at this time about where you're moving next. So you definitely know where to go next. You're trusting yourself and how to move forward. And there's also a part of you that's wanting to be more romantic. Okay. You could be very sensitive at this time in how you move. But there's a deep knowing that like you have to balance certain parts of your life out. So kind of going through this transition where you need to balance out your responsibilities versus love. And so, yeah, it's like the dynamic of your relationship is changing, right? So if you were just like dating, now you're boyfriend and girlfriend. So it's like, yeah, there is something changing within a connection. Like your connection is deepening or shifting in some way. Okay. Now, in terms of your feelings, you're really hurt here with the Four of Wands. So you're really hurt by like a promise that didn't come into fruition. So someone promised you something and is withdrawing, and that really hurts you. So like, yeah, someone has withdrawn from you and hurt you in the process. With the Ace of Wands to the Empress, you are opening your world up to new people and moving on from this. And in your actions, Page of Wands, there's some exciting news coming of something changing in your life, and you are kind of like open to this new beginning. Okay, so there's something opening in your life, and you're very open to whatever this new beginning is. Some of you guys are pregnant, Cancer. Some of you guys may be getting pregnant. Some of you guys are having a hard time being in control of being in a relationship and wanting your freedom, right? So if you just got into a relationship, for instance, some of you guys are like, well, I still was talking to other people and I want to be free, but I also want to be in control. So it's like you're wanting two things at the same time, but you have hope that you made the right choice of wanting to be in a relationship. I think for some of you, you're getting into a new relationship or a new level of partnership, and you know you're trusting. You're trying to trust yourself in it, but there's some indecision. Did I make the right decision? Am I with the right person? So, or should I do it? I don't know. Should I invest in this? Should I not? So, you could be thinking of somebody and thinking, should I do it or should I not? Should I do it or should I not? So, that's what I see here. I think you're going to take the chance, though. Take a chance on me. Right? Take a chance on me, Abba. Yeah, it's like you're conflicted and you're uncertain if you should do it. If you should take, like, what makes me happy? And that's how you'll know what really makes you happy. Should I take this chance? I think a part of you are ready to step into something new and is really excited. I think you've had a painful breakup here or a separation, maybe even a partnership, but I think you're open to exploring something new. So, signs you could be dealing with for the masculine, I see Aries, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and then I see for the feminines, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer. All right. So that's what I have for you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next read. Bye, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, comment, hype. That'd be great. Thank you, guys. See you next time. Bye.